What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all
I
doing? How
can't hear
y'all
you, bro.
doing? Yeah. You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Hope we're having technical difficulties. You can't hear. How's everybody doing? We're gonna go ahead and just hoping about to fix the problem. She probably got to make some adjustments. And what's going on, Stone? We see the rapper, and what's up, John? John in the house. How you doing, John? How's everybody doing? And what's up, Cappy? Crappy, how you doing? What it do? What it do, Jay? Jay in the house. Da Vinci. How you doing, man? What's some? Yeah, we need to talk about some serious issues. There's a lot of serious issues going on right here, and we need to talk about that because things that are happening here is serious, and I'm curious. That's a curiosity to kill a cat, but I'm curious about this. I'm curious about what's going to happen. I'm curious. Seriously, I already seen a Facebook purge come on me earlier today, and this ain't fake news. A Facebook purge came on me today, and you can't make this up because I had, man, I'm gonna talk about this. I had a white conservative damn near threaten my life. So this YouTube streets is fucking real, y'all. This YouTube shit, the YouTube streets is fucking real, and I don't think people know that, but this stuff is real. We can look at this internet stuff as a game, but sometimes these people take this stuff too serious. You got infiltrators up in here. You got rhinos up in here. You got that. You got Judas up in here. You got all that. What's going on, pro life warrior? Oh, that probably Michelle. Oh, let me go your page because she's my ranch. You got to be Michelle. Yeah, that's Michelle. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Look at me. I want to make sure I said this. I know I ain't no troll. Change it. Y'all change your goddamn. That's you change your name for the fourth time. Goddamn it! I should put you on timeout for that. Yes, and it's real. You know what's going on, everybody? I know you changed your name. I'm just messing with you. Yeah. I'm waiting for Hope. Hope having problems over here. She probably gonna got to restart her computer. Computer acting up. You dig what I'm saying? But how's everybody doing? Y'all know my motherfucker. I'm in my motherfucking petty mode right now tonight. You know what? You know I'm in my motherfucking petty mode because it's Friday night, nigga. It's Friday night. Of course, rapper, the Bears need to fight hard because I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of the Bears being the Packers, bitch. I'm tired of the Bears being the Packers, bitch. I'm gonna talk about that. See, they need to fire management. You know what? I don't care nobody. The Trubisky got to go. Matter of fact, get rid of Nagy too, because he's a suspect. He's a suspect. Suspect. That's what it is. And we need to go ahead and look at that. You know what I'm saying? April Stone, I ain't seen you in a minute, April. I ain't seen your ass in a minute. Where you been? You been hibernating. Your ass been hibernating. What's going on? Hold on. We got the Freeman report up in here. We got Tom. Is that Tom? My nigga Tom. What's up? What are you at, Tom? The Freeman report in here. Hold on. Where's Tom at? I thought I saw him up in here. No. There we go. That's right. November the 2nd, right? Tomorrow in Madison, Wisconsin. I will be there tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? My crew gonna be there, man. Hold on, man. I'm just saying this is gonna be real because we got 2020 coming up, man. Tom, if you want to go over here and, and talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. I know you're going to bed. No, if you're not, I know you're tired though. But I'll be covering it tomorrow on Facebook, YouTube tomorrow. So he'll be covering it. We all will be covering it. That's right. Gonna be speaking. Hey, you going to a funeral tomorrow? Man, sorry about whoever you lost, rapper. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's promised tomorrow, right? Damn. Yeah, and fight censorship by sharing this video, y'all. Fight censorship. Because I'm telling you, Facebook have sabotaged my Facebook page. They've done it. They sabotaged that. For real, I have gotten proof of that. Every time I upload a status, no one get notifications. Not one person. Even if you put favorite or see first, not one person is going to get notification unless you look for me or unless you troll me. That's the only way you're going to see me, see my status if you troll me. I'm gonna say it like that if you troll me or if you search me. That's the only way you're gonna see my status. You're not gonna see my status. You're not gonna see my Facebook status on a notification. It's done for good. That's not gonna happen no more. They officially banned me for that because they don't. You know what? 2020 coming. They know I have a nice following, and they actually killed. They actually killed it. So that's why I say it's important for y'all to support me, support each other, and share each other's stuff because this is what they're doing. But you people act like you're too good to share other people's stuff. God damn it. Share, everybody support one another. God damn it. That's why I support everybody. Okay, after the event, man, we're gonna talk about the post game show. All right. You dig? April Stone said I got off Facebook and Twitter, just Instagram and YouTube now. I know Instagram is used by Facebook, but in a different vibe. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. What's going on, Crappy? Cappy McCrappy? I never can get your goddamn name right, man. That crazy ass name you got. But I think, you know what? They know I've been sharing my YouTube video to my personal page, and a lot of people got notifications. So YouTube and Facebook is working together. So they are shadow banning together. You can call me conspiracy theorists now, but they are shadow banning together. Twitter doing the same thing. They are hiding everybody's videos. They are hiding everybody's posts. They hide it. They work together. They are all part of. They all work for the. They are part of the globalists. They all work together. Don't think because it's Google and it's they all sit down meetings together on the phone. They have conference calls over here. YouTube probably banned me for this, but it's the truth. And I keep telling y'all they're going to eventually ban me from here too. Don't get too comfortable with Maurice Duck on YouTube. Trust me. They want to make sure that my numbers go down a little bit. They want to keep the 11 people watching. They don't want 30 or 40 people watching because they don't want that. They're not ready for that shit. They're not ready. The globalist is not ready for that. The globalist is not ready for that. They're only ready for war. World War III, but they think they're ready for it, but they're not ready for it. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started because I'm tired of the fuckery. There is fuckery on social media. Fuckery on social media. Too much fuckery on social media. And I want to talk about this because today is November the 1st. See, a lot of y'all people was more worried about November the 4th 2 years ago, right? You need to worry about November the 1st. Of 2019 because we are headed to 2020. We are headed to 2020. The censorship is real. Let me be honest with you. See, I don't think people like it. They think I'm speaking death. But I'm gonna say it. People are gonna get killed during this race. There are people are going to get killed. There are people gonna lose their lives from standing up for the truth. But you motherfuckers don't want to see this. Y'all only want to see what benefits you. I am in my petty mode tonight. They're not ready for it, y'all. They're not ready for the truth. They're not ready for the truth. I think I should cut the goddamn video off right now because y'all not motherfucking ready for the truth. This is why people don't stay on my channel. This is why. This is why people don't stay here. This is why people don't want to stand up for the truth because they want to stay dummy down. I'm telling you, today is November.
Still can't speak on here, bro.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
See, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. Damn. But anyway, she's gonna adjust this. Let me know when you hear me, Hope. But we have to stay rooted and grounded. We have to be on our guard. We got to keep our guards up. You ever have a fight with somebody and they throw a punch, if they throw a punch, you're gonna have to hold your guards up.
I'll be right back.
Okay. You're gonna have to hold your guards up because you can't sit there and be a boxer and take no damn hits. Keep taking them damn hits. Eventually, somebody, you know what I'm saying, don't think you ain't because you hold your guard, you swing. If this the person gonna see a motherfucking weakness, and they gonna knock your ass out. That's why you gotta have your guards up. I don't think y'all even ready for me, man. Because you know what? I'm gonna say more. I don't give a damn. They want. I'm telling you, like Brandon Tatum told me this about a month and a half ago. He said people with the 10,000 subscribers, they want to keep you right there. They want to do this and this shit is this YouTube street shit is fucking real, and you people don't fucking get it. Y'all need to hit it. Y'all need to hit the road, Jack, and don't come back no more. Don't look back no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't look back no more. Don't look back no more. Hit the road. This shit is real. I already knew this was coming, and this ain't nothing. They did this stuff 4 years ago. Ask John. Remember how many times it was 0-0 on my stuff? 0-0-0-0 on my YouTube. Come on now, John. Look, we talked about that, didn't we? What's up about Bleed America? Nick, I am just being honest, y'all. These motherfuckers, they want war, but they think they're ready for war, but they are not ready for war. They're not ready for it. They just think they're ready. They're being delusional. They're being confusional. That's a word I just made up. That's what I just said. They're being confusional because they are confused. I know that word not in the dictionary, but whatever. Y'all know what I mean. I make up words. But anyway, talk about this. They're being confusional because they are delusional. Man, I'm just like, yo, you people would never smell the coffee because y'all ain't even woke up yet. How you say wake up and smell the coffee? You people have not even woken up yet. Okay, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna say the rant because I'm trying to get a hope on here right now. I'm trying not to get too much into a different, a different mindset. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to stay on topic. Not topic, but I'm trying to stay on point. I'm not trying to be too random. I'm gonna be random, but I'm not trying to be too random because I don't think you people can handle me being too random because of what I speak about the way I think. You dig? I am just saying. People don't understand this. But this stuff is real. This internet shit it's officially, this internet shit is not a fucking game. It's not a game. This is not a game. This political stuff is a game, though, I'll tell you this. This political stuff is a game. But it's Friday night. It's Friday night, and I was feeling kind of sporty. Went to the bar, can't afford it. What up, yo? How you doing? Damn, I'm waiting for Hope. See, they messing with her too, man. But she'll get it together. She always do. We gonna get this motherfucker together. Dig. We gonna get it together. Man, why is somebody gonna tempt me with some M&Ms right in my damn face, man? Look at this. I got some not M&M Reese's Pieces. I'll send over some Reese's Pieces right now. You said your rapper at Moby Dope, we're going to be in civil war if the left loses and continue to fight over nothing. Cahill and his other female politicians are corrupt too much. I know. Yeah. Come on. Hold on, these Reese's Pieces are good. Come on. I'll see you, my sis. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I go.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hell yeah.
I had to fix there was something going on with my settings on my computer, so I had to fix some shit real quick.
That happened. It's like fixing a car. It's like fixing your brakes. You know, it's like fixing your mirror, fixing your lights. It's the same thing as a car. You know? Hold on.
Shit, what you touched on so far, bro?
I'm talking about them. I'm talking about the
Shit, what you touched on? Hold on.
yeah, just feedback.
I got it. Yeah.
I was talking about today's November the 1st, right?
Yeah.
And I was telling the purge is here right now because our devil warned me to, and I've heard some stuff Alex Jones say, and today's November the 1st, and they officially banned my ass from putting my stats. You will never get a notification again. They're done with this. And they're gonna attack. They're eventually, I tell people, they're eventually gonna do my live videos, they're gonna do my public figure page, and I'm done with Facebook. But
yeah, fuck Facebook.
It's a purge going on. And it's not just Facebook, because YouTube censored too. They're just more open-minded than Facebook. That's the only thing.
Right.
I'm finding ways around. So I got 3 channels. So I'm learning my ways around this YouTube in these YouTube streets over here. And you know, at least YouTube, you can be more petty than Facebook. I give YouTube that. But there is a purge going on right now. They are the globalists. I'm telling you, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, they all are working together. Don't think that Zuckerberg don't sit down with the YouTube people.
Of course he is.
Twitter, you know.
Well, see, the funny thing about it, bro, the Democrats fucking with him now.
Yeah.
It backfired. He was protecting them and shit, and they threw his ass under the fucking bus.
Yep.
When people learn that Democrats don't give a fuck about nobody but lining up their damn pockets.
Yeah.
Now you know why they pushing this whole impeachment thing, right? And why they going real strong and real hard about it, right?
Speak of it.
Reason why, because they want to take the focus off of what the fuck really going on, like that side deal that Hunter Biden did. They want to try to protect Biden's son. So they want to make sure, because you know he make that party look hella bad with those side deals that he made with China. So now, not China, Ukraine, whatever, you know. He made them damn side deals. Matter of fact, didn't he do it with both of them? He was getting all these damn billions of dollars and shit. So they want to try to take the focus off of that, like American people stupid. Like we don't know what the fuck going on. We know half the shit going, and Trump spoke on a lot of it tonight. He spoke on a lot of it tonight. If you watch Mississippi rally that he gave tonight, Trump told a lot of shit tonight.
And I was at work, I didn't see it.
Shit that we didn't know nothing about that Trump spoke on tonight. You know, and I mean, I always said too, why the fuck is America protecting another fucking country but leaving their borders open? You take all our military out of our country to protect another motherfucking country, and basically leaving our country open for motherfuckers to swoop in and try to change shit, trying to fuck with our constitution, trying to mess with our traditions, everything. And you know, that's what they're mad about. That's exactly what they're mad about, because Trump putting a stop to it. You know. And then, like I said, also because he opened up a can of worms when he set up there and put Hunter Biden out there on blast. If you notice, Obama, he done crawled under a damn rock and nowhere to be found.
Right.
The shit happened under his watch. That's why Obama quiet as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because the shit happened under his watch. Because for 2.5 straight years, Obama was like a mosquito.
Right.
Couldn't fucking get rid of him. He was a fucking pest. Now all of a sudden, when Trump put out there about Hunter Biden side deals and shit, getting them damn billions of dollars and stuff, now all of a sudden he ain't nowhere to be found. And he not endorsing Biden because he don't want to be caught up in that motherfucking scandal that's going on with Hunter Biden. That's why he didn't endorse Biden.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know that's what it boiled down to. But see, he ain't out the clear because the shit happened under his watch. And that was his right hand. So he ain't out the clear. Whether he try to hide or not, he ain't out the clear. And this whole damn about impeachment. What the fuck are you impeaching? Because somebody put their thoughts and mine on fucking social media?
Mm-hmm.
And if you talking about the whole thing with Ukraine, that ain't shit. Because Trump put out the damn transcript. Why the fuck y'all won't put the transcripts out there? Put the transcripts out. What you hiding it and holding it for? Trump is an open book. He said I ain't do shit wrong. Nothing. Even the president of Ukraine said nothing shady was done between him and Trump.
Right.
Trying to put words in that motherfucker's mouth. Trying to make it seem like he timid and shit. The man said not nail one threat or nothing, that cloud his decision on anything. But they want to try to make it seem like that Trump intimidate that man when that wasn't even the damn case. And Trump said, shit, here's the transcript. This is the damn conversation I had with him. Wasn't nothing wrong and it wasn't nothing serious. Now, if he had something to hide, why the fuck would he release a transcript? But see, that's why they want to try to cover it up and stuff. They know what this all boiled down to because all they little dirt and all they little baggages and dirt and shit that they've been sweeping under the rug is falling from underneath there now. Because let's not forget Nancy Pelosi's son had a little scandal on his ass too.
Yeah.
He was getting side deals too. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, girl. You preach it. Keep going.
He was getting side deals too. So that's why they sitting up there trying to get all this damn impeach. And then they know for a fact that Trump is got it in 2020. That's why they want to impeach too, because they scared. Because they know Trump will win in 2020 again. But the thing is, this the funny thing about it, this whole impeachment thing is going to backfire on them. And it's going to backfire hard. And then, you know what's so funny? All these Democrat supporters, they all hyped up and got their hopes up. I said, y'all ain't learned from fucking 2016 all the way up to now about having your hopes up about him being impeached. He been getting impeached since the fuck he been in the office.
Yeah, since he walked down the escalator, actually.
Exactly. He been getting impeached.
That's right.
And they still sitting around talking shit. I'm like, y'all keep on getting your hopes up listening to fucking CNN. You ain't heard about now CNN, a bunch of fucking liars. It ain't about shit.
And the
keep
truth
on listening to them. Trying to tell you. And then, they get on it. Oh, his ass is impeached. He getting out. I said, he ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. Don't get your hopes up. Because your feelings about to get hurt. And matter of fact, get your tissue ready. Because you're ready to cry again. Like you did in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And those who live in Mississippi, your asses better make it to that damn poll and vote. Come through for us. Come through for us on next Tuesday coming up. Come through for us. The same way y'all showed up, y'all did good showing up at the rally. Now I want to see y'all actually bring that same energy to the damn polls.
Yes.
Come through for us. Get Tate in that office. Go ahead, talk, Michelle.
That's right. You preach it, girl. I can't wait to see this wench in a orange jumpsuit.
Me too.
I have to hide it because my daughter has nightmares, but it is kind of scary looking, right?
I have a nightmare too with that wrinkle pussy bitch.
Well, I don't know all about that now, Mo. I wouldn't want to smell that snatch. No, thank you.
We all know that bitch Rick Pussy wrinkled because that's why Bill cheated on her ass. Next.
Anyway, next. I can't say it better than this is. I've never seen such a circus show in my life. The day he walked down the escalator was the day they had a plan, and their plan failed, and they're embarrassed. And they know that the American people have had it. Even people who voted for them have had it. 62 million people watch. 82 million people will be voting for our president. And then the big important thing is, I can't say this enough, ladies and gentlemen, we have to win the House back. I want to take that mallet from Nancy Pelosi and shove it where the sun don't shine and make somebody who's going to be a good House Speaker like Ted Cruz or somebody. Right. Like, enough is enough, you know?
I like Ted Cruz. I
like Ted Cruz too.
I think he would be a good House Speaker.
Hell, our Republicans, they pulled through though. I appreciate them all coming together to fight for our president.
Yes, like Congressman Doug Collins, man, he's my man. I love him.
Yeah,
like Congressman Steve Scalise. He's always been there for President Trump. I'm glad to see some Republicans finally backing him up. It would have been nicer a little bit sooner, especially like Lindsey Graham, because he had the power to do so, and he did nothing for all that time. I have no respect for Lindsey Graham. I like him, but I just don't respect somebody who just sat there.
Graham didn't do it right because him and McCain was good buds. So you notice Lindsey Graham ain't start opening his motherfucking mouth till McCain died. Once McCain died, that's when Lindsey Graham started going hard for Trump.
That's right, and it was too late because a lot of people already saw his true colors. So. No disrespect. I just wish people would finally say. I mean, that guy's been in office for long enough. He needs to go.
I'm just glad that they finally grew a pair and band together. And I mean, and they did it for Kavanaugh too. You know, I noticed like when we in a state of trouble, that's when like backed in the corner, the Republicans decided they want to grow a pair, and then they band together and they band hard too.
Oh yeah, they went in there. Matt Gaetz went in there all hot and stuff. Oh yeah.
And you know they and what I like about it, see that's why. When people try to make it seem like the Republican Party is the violent ones, no, we not. I said we're the laid back ones. Only way they come roaring like a damn lion is when they backed into a damn corner.
That's right. That's right. I'm telling you, I really believe the outcome's going to be bigger than 62 million. I believe it. I've never seen it in my life. And finally, Black people across America have finally realized they don't have to keep voting Democrat. I'm so wonderful to see so many Black young conservatives who've been invited to the White House, being able to have a voice, being important, because they are important. Everybody's important, no matter our skin color, but they feel included now. And I that's what I also love about our president, because he loves everybody, and he's not racist like the media likes to say he is. That's just a lie.
I told them motherfuckers, I said, before you talk about somebody, and I get on the Black community, and I get on every damn body. You know, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I know you say it like it is.
Get on everybody, man.
I get everybody. I said, it's always the motherfuckers who actually racist that's calling somebody else racist.
That's right.
You know, and like I said about as far as Blacks go, you know, I tell their motherfucking asses. I said before you can talk about Trump being racist, you need to clean up the colorism that you got going on in the community. That's racist in itself.
Yeah, and then when Elijah Cummings died, do you remember all the people started saying, "Oh, what a wonderful man"? Even Republicans saying, "What a good warrior and what a good man he was for civil rights." I was like, "Wait a minute, shut the front door." Civil rights. He may have looked like himself. He was for civil rights, but he was pro-abortion, and 20 million Black babies died under his watch because. And he said not one word. So civil rights, my butt. That guy's exactly where he is.
Motherfucker that said kill him now or kill him later.
Yeah, he's the one.
Kill him now or kill him later.
That's right. He sure did. That was his exact words.
For me, you know. Let me tell you, like a lot of people try to and I mean all on Facebook. Rest in peace. Oh, let's pray for his family. I said, fuck him and his damn family.
That's right. I made a video.
I didn't like the motherfucker when he was alive, and I don't like him that he's dead. I said the same thing about McCain too.
Yep,
Fuck
I'm not gonna kiss. I'm not gonna kiss their butt because they passed away.
I ain't like McCain back in 2007 either. I ain't like his ass back then.
Yeah,
and I ain't like him now. And I don't like Elijah Cummings. I don't, because all of them they full of shit.
People don't realize what McCain did when he was a prisoner of war. He was a whistleblower. He sang like a canary.
Of course he was a fucking whistleblower. Why do you think the Republican Party's turned their back on him and started up motherfucking Obama? Let me tell you something. McCain was jealous. The reason why he's so hard against Trump, because he made Trump pull what the fuck he couldn't pull. And that was beat the damn Democrat Party in the election.
That's right.
Because remember, the Republican Party did the same fucking thing to McCain, did the same damn thing to Mitt Romney that they doing to Trump. And everybody that claimed that all of a sudden developed this so much love for McCain is the same motherfuckers that sat up there and said he was racist and called him every name of the child of God like they doing Trump. They did it to McCain. They did it to Mitt Romney. That's why I ain't understand them two. Like, how the fuck y'all gonna come at Trump like this when the same fucking shit was said about y'all when y'all was a candidate? I said what it is, what it boiled down to, the motherfuckers are jealous that they couldn't pull what Trump pulled. And that was when their asses lost to a fucking rat. And that's Obama.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And you know, let's give a shout out to our American troops and those who was involved, and our dogs that saved us, that brought us to our victory by killing that ISIS leader.
Yes.
It's a happy day for me. You know, I know it's a sad day for, you know, the Islamic motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah. Did you notice that? What's her name? Rashad Jahad? Or now wasn't Omar. Omar actually had to say something about it because then she would have looked bad. It only took her 48 hours to say something against it. You know, that's crazy.
Oh, you know, it killed the girl. You know,
I know she was forced into that. Oh, hell yeah.
Did you hear what Tulsi Gabbard got on there and said? See?
No, I missed it.
Oh my goodness. Tulsi Gabbard went ham on these motherfuckers because she said, how the hell is our leadership is going against our American people? We need to be siding up with these families who lost their loved ones in 9/11. We need to be backing them up. Why the fuck are we backing Iraq up? You know, that's what she got on. She got on Fox saying this shit. You got
it's on my DVR box. Yeah,
she was talking with Tucker.
Okay, yeah, it's on my DVR box.
I said I said, you know what? People don't like her because she have an issue with Trump, because she don't like Trump. I said, but you can't ignore that this bitch ain't calling the Democrats out.
I agree. I agree. I wish she wasn't against. I wish she was pro-life, and then a little more pro-gun. Then she could be Republican.
Then again, she's pro-life to a certain extent.
Yeah, exactly. But
because she did stand up to she did tell Elizabeth Warner and motherfucking Sanders that, you know, she don't think it's right for long-term, like the third-term babies to be terminated and stuff. She didn't agree with that. She didn't agree with late abortion. She don't agree with that. She did speak against that. Did you see the last debate? You guys see that's why people don't understand why I feel the way I feel, because I listened to how she talked to them in the last debate. The only thing that I could say that that piss me off with her is that she for open borders and for she want to take our guns.
Exactly right. That's why
she don't agree with abortion. She said if it's not health related, she don't agree with abortions. She did say that on the panel.
But the problem is she wants our guns. Yeah,
she wants to take away our guns.
Believe it or not, a lot of people who vote Democrat own guns. So You know,
Mm-hmm.
what are they going to do? I mean, Beto O'Rourke stepped out, so another one bites the dust. I knew that one was going, but he even said he was going to come for our guns. He was going to literally come for the AR-15 specifically. You know, that guy's crazy.
What's that? Beto didn't he drop out?
Yeah, Beto O'Rourke dropped out today.
Yeah, he knew his ass ain't stand a chance.
He never had no chance.
The motherfuckers ain't jumping on tables and shit no more.
I wonder if he's going to give all that money back he took from, you know, the election and stuff like that. What if
he ain't give nothing back. I put my money on his ass. Got paid. Somebody paid him handsomely to drop.
That's right.
Somebody paid because honestly, he was kind of up there a little bit. People was digging him.
Right.
Him and what's the Chinese motherfucker?
Oh yes, what's his name, Mo? Speaking of the Chinese guy, what's his name?
And it was him, the Chinese dude, and guarded. People was digging them. And it's what's that other chick? Damn it. What's her name? Catherine something. But her, God, and all they talk with some motherfucking sense on the damn stage. They weren't talking about giving out handouts and stuff. They said, let's be realistic here. Everybody can't get free education. Everybody can't get free medical assistance.
That's right.
No, they said, let's be realistic here. I can respect that part. The only issue with all of them is they want open borders and want to coddle these motherfucking illegals, and that's not cool. And I'm like, why the fuck can they come? Why should our borders be so open and free for motherfuckers to come over here? But if we go to their country and want to have a life in their country, because they got some good parts in their country too. Mexico got some beautiful parts in their country. And you know, some people actually moved to Mexico to live there. You know? Let us go cross their damn border. They don't even have the decency to deport us. They'll put us in their jail and torture us. At least America, when you get caught, they deport your ass back to where the fuck we come from instead of throwing you in jails and torturing you. Hell, they even take care of your health, make sure you straight first before they send your ass back to your own country. That's how beautiful our country is. That's beautiful. That's why it pissed me off that people shitting on our country the way they do. You talk shit about America. But this country is the most beautiful country in the world.
Yes, and here's the thing. The media, when they said these detention centers, how they were just dog cages, that was back from when Obama went. I said, the difference between those detention centers and the ones today, they have a schoolroom, they have a kitchen, they have a game room, they have actual beds and actually pillows, not just one of those garbage beds that Obama made them lay on. I think there were air mattresses or something. They're totally getting way better treatment. They get deodorant. They get access to showers where they didn't last time. So I don't need to hear it, what the media has portrayed. We all know it because the cameras went down there. A couple senators literally took cameras right down with them when they went there. And it's just funny how they keep portraying that. It's just so wrong. I've never seen anything like it, guys. It's so disgusting how they're coming at our president with every way they can. And it's just disgusting.
Every way.
And they're doing what they want. They're like this secret meetings in the basement. What's up with that shit? Secret meetings in the basement. And every time the House Judiciary Committee had a hearing or a testimony, Nadler would have his way. If not, when you were on the highway. I remember he used to shut Matt Gaetz' microphone off. Remember? When Don Jr. got interviewed, 4 times? And Corey Lukowski got interviewed 4 times. I don't know why that was 4 times. It's not like their story was going to change, you know?
Exactly. Right. Melissa, what's up, girl?
Hey,
what's up, Melissa?
How you doing, Ho?
Good. No,
hey, Michelle.
They just full of shit. And then it's like they know that their time is outnumbered now.
Right.
So they're doing everything in their power to try to dredge up whatever the fuck they think they want to dredge up.
Make it up.
They're totally doing stuff on this.
Shit on Trump, it backfires.
It's going to totally backfire, and it's going to backfire in a landslide, and it's going to be hilarious to watch. Even though it's still scary to watch. It's still scary because they are so corrupt. Who knows their plan? But I think it's going to totally collapse. And I think Trump's just going to get it. Trump's just so good. I don't get why Trump can't have the control to fire the freaking house. Pisses me off.
Let me tell you something, girl. Like, they sitting up here thinking that Trump giving a fuck about that impeachment. He wouldn't have said half the shit he said at his rally tonight if he gave a fuck. He know that he ain't
I missed the rally tonight.
Oh my goodness, he was on fire. He was litting into their asses. He always had me laughing when he litting into them. He's still still talking shit, and he even talked shit about the impeachment.
Nice. Oh, I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Because he said, once again, he was speaking about why won't they release the transcripts? I want to see what's in the. I want to hear that damn transcript that they want to keep hiding that Trump released. He gave it. I want to see the transcript.
We have the right to
from us for.
No more closed door hearings. No, I'm tired of that shit.
Yep.
I want it public.
No more.
That's right. I'll sit for 6 hours and watch it. I always did before.
Here's the deal. Article 1, Section 5, Clause 2 should expel Nancy Pelosi.
Get that bitch.
And I think the Senate has recognized that, but we need to seriously pray for the Senate to do their job. Because if you do look up Article 1, Section 5 in the Constitution.
Hold on for a second, y'all. I'm finna give y'all 30
All right, you two, I'm making macaroni.
I'm giving y'all 30 seconds of a clip real quick because I ain't seen it. So I guess they said this is important. So I'm
share it away.
Give me a second. I'm gonna share this away and show everybody.
Trump rally?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. It's like a 30-second.
You got to hear. I'm telling you, he giving some fucking facts, bro.
So
I gotta watch it. I missed most of it. I'll mute my mic.
I watched all of it, and the stuff he was saying there, he said more.
Of smart people. That's why, like Beto wasn't smart. Couldn't handle it. I told my wife. I said, "See, it's not so easy." I told our great first lady tonight, who people love, they love her.
And they love our president. Amen.
When Beto
I cut my mic off.
Good. I said, "See, people think this is easy. This isn't easy." But, it just worked out that way. But Biden said.
Yeah, that was a quick thing of it. I just want to show. I ain't never saw it before, so I had to
I didn't watch it, but you know what? I believe it. His crowd is so big all the time.
From Texas.
Bro, you got to go deep more into that motherfucking rally.
I just gave it a highlight. Tell me which part to go into. So I'm gonna go right here.
I like in the middle of it, bro. You gotta because he was speaking on some shit. He was talking about how the fuck he told the other countries they gotta start paying up.
Okay.
You gotta
go, and I'm gonna go right here.
When you're done with that, real quick, buddy, play that clip with Andrew Cuomo today. Said, if you're a New Yorker and you live in New York, doesn't make you a New Yorker. Well, you know what, Andrew Cuomo, right there. We pay taxes. That makes me a New Yorker. You don't like it? Why don't you leave, Andrew Cuomo?
Trump just left New York and went to freaking Florida.
I know.
I thought that was.
And that's when Andrew Cuomo said that. He said, "Good riddance." He was never a New Yorker.
Okay,
right? He's like, I'm gonna go where it's right and where people love me.
All right, let me go right to
almost on Florida. I'm getting ready to meet him. I just found him.
All right, I'm going right to it, and anybody can see it. Let me know. Anybody see?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go right to it and tell me where to go, and I'll just go right to it.
There's pride in every American heart.
That's all that.
Skip it. Tell me where to go.
That's all that. It ain't there yet.
To transform.
Stay right there.
And I'm proud to be an American.
Sing
I
it.
know that song.
Where at least I know I'm free.
She's a beauty. How about last week? Did you hear? I don't know who Tulsi Gabbard is, but I know one thing.
Stay right here.
She's not an agent of
Okay.
Russia. And Jill Stein, she's a greenie. That's fine. We love the environment, everybody in this room. You know, right now we have the cleanest air and the cleanest water that we've ever had, and yet we're number one in the world in energy by far. We took over. But I don't know Jill Stein. She ran last time. I don't know her, but I know she's not an agent of Russia. And when Hillary made those statements, two statements, both of them, they work for Russia. They're agents of Russia. I said, you know, when she made that statement about me 3 years ago, it took me 2 years to get out of that hoax statement. She made it about them. Everybody laughed because of what we proved. But I'll tell you what, these are very bad people. These are very dishonest people. And the media is worse than all of them.
Well, he ain't done yet.
But think about the preposterous
Hello,
hoax the
It's
Democrats
Valley
are
tonight, baby.
now trying to peddle.
Want to say hi? Say
I've
hi.
just beaten with no political.
I'm right there.
Hey, look. We didn't have too much political experience. I did a good job, built lots of buildings all over the place, had great success in show business. Just did one show, it was called The Apprentice, and it was a big success.
Might take that.
14 seasons, and when I left, Crazy Arnold took over. It didn't do too well. It was dead. It was dead from the first episode. I saw him. I said, oh, it's terrible. What have they done to this beautiful show? Arnold. But think of it, I've just beaten with no political experience. The Clinton dynasty, the Bush dynasty.
Nigga, what?
The President Barack Hussein Obama dynasty.
Nigga, what?
Yep.
Nigga, it's a nigga.
President Obama worked harder at defeating me than crooked Hillary Clinton did. He was all over the place.
That's my nigga.
It's the only time I've actually seen him work hard when it came to trying to beat Trump.
Right. That's the only time they ever worked hard is to try to beat Trump.
He ain't done his shit yet.
Hillary said
It gets
he
better.
will not be president. Well, that didn't work out so well. And then they figured they could take us out a different way, very dishonestly, right? With the lying and the spying and the leaking. And we are kicking their ass.
Hold on. Let me wind this up a little bit. Hold on. Hold on a second.
Nice.
The Bush dynasty,
Hold on. I have to rewind it.
the President
I'll hit it
Barack
again.
Hussein Obama dynasty.
I'm gonna hit this again.
Me too.
And President Obama worked harder at defeating me than crooked Hillary Clinton did, right? He was all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I've actually seen him work hard when it came to trying to beat Trump.
Right.
Remember he said, he will not be president. Well, that didn't work out so well.
He will never be president. Trump's
And
your
then
president,
they
bitch.
could take
Now.
us out a different way, very dishonestly, right? With the lying and the spying and the leaking. And we are kicking their ass.
We are kicking her ass.
In the
like it is?
delusional Democrat fantasy, I'm now supposed to be afraid of someone called 1% Joe. I used to call him 1% because you could never get 1% in the primaries. Then he got brought out by Obama out of the trash heap.
Yeah.
Became vice president.
No, he didn't
But
say
we've now
that.
named him Very Slow Sleepy Joe. Very slow.
Very slow, sleepy Joe.
He's gotten slower and slower. I'm afraid if he gets a nomination, he'll be so slow. We'll have the lowest rated debates in history, as opposed to the highest rated debates in history against Crooked Hillary.
Crooked Hillary. I know he's gonna say that.
In fact, I don't
Crooked
even
Joe.
think Sleepy Joe will get it, but many people are running. So, it's so early. I don't want to talk about the actual thing. Oh, did you hear? Beto, did you hear? Beto.
Oh my God.
I love this guy.
That poor bastard. Well,
Who
poor
said
pathetic
that?
guy. He was pathetic.
I love him.
Remember the
He's
arms are flailing.
nice.
You know,
Oh God.
he ran against Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz won. He spent
I like
almost
Ted
$100 million.
Me too.
And Ted Cruz and I helped Ted, and we campaigned together, and it was good. But I used to watch him. Then when he came onto the really big stage, this crazy stage, I noticed he was flailing with the arms, and he was standing on tables. He was standing on countertops.
Remember I was saying
He
that.
never like stand on the floor and speak. But he's waving his arms and going crazy. And I said, what the hell is he doing? What is he on?
What the hell is he
He
doing?
made the statement that he was born for this. Anybody that says he was born for this, they're in trouble. I used to have guys come into my office. Sir, I'm the greatest salesman. Nobody can sell. The truth is, anybody that says they're a great salesman, usually they're not a very good salesman. It's true. It's those sneaky ones in the back that don't talk. That you don't know about. They're the ones. But Beto was nasty. And he said that he was born for it. Like he was born from heaven. He came down.
Yeah, right.
And that's the case. Some really bad things happened.
Funny.
He made a total fool out of him. And he came out of Texas, the great state of Texas. He came out of Texas, a very hot political property, and he went back as cold as you can be. So he was a nasty guy.
Bye-bye.
He had a couple of policies that don't work well in the state of Texas.
Next.
He was against religion. He was against you having a gun.
Yeah.
I like my God and I love
And
my
he was against
gun.
oil.
Yeah, I got my gun right next
So
to
you
me.
come from Texas.
Amen, sister.
You don't like religion, you don't like oil, and you don't have guns. I don't know. That's not a good combination in the state of Texas. That's not good in Mississippi either. I don't know. Is that good? Is that good anyway? No, he went back home to Texas.
Right word.
And hopefully we won't be hearing about him for a long time. It's amazing how cold you can get so quickly. But he was a nasty guy. But in the twisted, Alabama. Love Alabama. Love Alabama.
With a badge on your knee.
I love Alabama. It's a great place.
Alabama loves you.
Yes.
But in a very twisted and corrupt world,
More years, baby.
After beating the entire political establishment, and that means Bush, and that means Clinton, and that means Obama, they have me supposedly saying to myself, well, let's see. I got a guy named Sleepy Joe Biden.
Come on.
How do I beat him? How do I beat him? How do I beat this guy? He's
Easy.
such a great Clinton. She was easy, right? Obama was easy. The Bush dynasty was easy. But Sleepy Joe, I'm worried about, right? So then I said to myself, gee, I guess there's only one way. Let's call up Ukraine for help. These people are sick.
Right?
Yes, they
These
are.
people are sick.
Right.
Now, these dishonest people will take the last little sliver and the first little sliver, and they'll put it because they're so damn dishonest, and they'll just say,
Baby.
let's use
Pray
Ukraine.
for our
That's what they're
president.
going to say. And they won't show the laughter, and they won't show the sarcasm, and they won't show the fun, because they're the most
right?
dishonorable people almost on earth.
They're
It's
stealing
a
from their
disgrace.
own grandchildren. I mean, think about it.
But we say it anyway. And here's the good news: the people get it. So they have a brand new president in Ukraine. Good guy, by the way. And I call a brand new person. I mean, I have no idea who he is. And I'm on the phone, right? And I know many people are on the phone. Because when you call the leaders of country, many people listen. And I'm on the phone, and they want me to say to this brand new president who just got there, call to congratulate him. Please, could you help me, please? I don't know who he is. I didn't know his name until I looked down the card. I said, and he's a nice guy. And hopefully he's going to root out corruption because Ukraine has tremendous corruption problems. And hopefully, and one of the reasons I held up money, very important, corruption. But the other reason, why isn't Germany and France and UK and all of these European nations that are right there, why aren't they doing things that they're supposed to do? Why is it always the United States?
Here you go.
Oh my God. Why is the UN in our nation?
So I made this call, had this wonderful call, and the transcript proves it was, as I said, perfect. It was perfect. It wasn't like almost, it was perfect. It was totally appropriate. I made it at the behest of people to say, could you call and say hello? Now, I'm an honest person anyway, but do you think when I'm making a call to a newly elected president of a country, that I would say something improper when I know there are so many people listening on the line? Many people. All of these people. You had the Secretary of State, Pompeo, great guy. He's listening. You had transcribers, fortunately. You had policy experts, junior age, low-level staffers, probably apprentice. Whoever the hell wants to listen, they listen. And they have me making some kind of a deal with all these people. And remember, the new president of Ukraine is speaking to the United States of America, the president. I guarantee he's got a lot of people listening to him. These people are sick. So, corrupt politician, Shifty Adam Schiff, actually stood before Congress and stood before the American people and made up a conversation that he said I had with the Ukrainian president. Unfortunately, now think of it. And many people saw that. And it was he said terrible things. The president of Ukraine said it was a very good conversation. There was no pressure. His foreign minister said the same thing. No pressure. They must think we're nuts, to be honest. It's all a phony deal, this whole impeachment scam, to try to undermine the 2020 election and to delegitimize one of the greatest elections, maybe the greatest. I mean, let's give George Washington credit. What everybody expected he was going to win. That we never had. So my phone call, which was totally perfect and appropriate, and if you want to read the transcript, you see how perfect it was, but they don't quit. But what you should do is take a look at the behavior of Sleepy Joe. So I said, let me act like him. I got to speak really slow, though. I said, you're not getting $1 billion. I looked at them and I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor isn't fired, you're not getting the money. Do you understand? You're not getting the money.
Yes, he
And
did.
he goes at the end, I didn't know he had this kind of energy. He goes, well, son of a bitch, he got fired.
Son of a bitch.
I understand why I was impressed because, I mean, I didn't think he had the energy, the brain power. Turned out he doesn't. By the way, he's dropping like a rock. You know, when you're at 1%, there's always a reason. He should be there fairly soon. As you know, the Ukrainian prosecutor that Biden got fired after threatening to withhold, I think it was $1 billion or something in aid, was the prosecutor investigating his son's company that was paying Hunter Biden A guy just got thrown out of the Navy. He was paying him millions of dollars, even though working for an energy company, he had no experience with energy. He knew less about it than this young, how old are you? 6. This young, beautiful person in front of me.
No. I love when he calls kids out. He did that for my family.
Yeah.
Oh,
6. And this
6.
young 6-year-old is smarter, so I think I basically
Got that right.
go with her.
Nailed
So,
it.
I'm
what is
brave.
it all about?
I gotta go pay the water bill.
Called
Okay, go ahead.
But you know what? The fake news, they apologize. I watched this horrible guy who gets lousy ratings, Anderson Cooper.
See?
Oh, the hatred. I mean, between him and Fredo, you got Fredo. That's Cuomo. Fredo. I call him Fredo. Like from the movie.
Seiko.
No, I watched Anderson Cooper, and I watched him apologize for even asking the question to Biden. The good news is Biden didn't know too much about what the hell he was talking about. Remember, Biden said, I don't know these people. I don't know them. I don't know them. He never spoke to his son about getting millions of dollars. No. He never spoke to him. Didn't happen to speak to him. Think of this. We're dealing with life, right? He never spoke to him. Unfortunately, the next day, in the world of the internet, in the world of smart people, that's why, like, Beto wasn't smart. Couldn't handle it. I told my wife, I said, see, it's not so easy. I told our great first lady tonight, who people love, they love her. When Beto quit like
Country back.
quit like a dog.
Hold on. Let me pause for a second. Because somebody give a super chat. Carl's opinion, thank you for the donation. You say, hey, Mr. Mo, Hope, pro-life warrior, Melissa, Maz, and Chuck. Hey, I appreciate you for your donation. Much love to you.
Yeah, good job. Thank you.
Thank
For your donation.
People think this is easy. This isn't easy. But, it's worked out that way. But Biden said, I never met the people, never met the gentleman. Unfortunately, in about 10 seconds, a picture came out where they're playing golf together. But he never met him.
Of course, all the time.
They said, no, we played around together. We were together for 3 hours. I never mentioned the fact that they're paying my son millions. Oh, no. But the press protects him. Watch this crazy Anderson Cooper. Third rate, lousy ratings, third rate person. CNN, the worst. I mean, the worst. Oh, their light just went off. See? Look, the light was on. They just turned it. They don't like it. It's tough. You fake CNN.
Big team. Nice.
No, it's tough. I tried not to do that because I see their light on. When their light goes on, that means you're live. No, that means you're live. And every time, it's tough. Look, in all fairness, they're putting it on as a broadcast. Very few people are watching. Well, they might be watching us. I guess they do watch it. But here's the thing. And then you have the guy up there saying that they're fake, that they're no good, that they're liars and cheaters, that they're phonies. It's hard to be broadcasting that when you're talking about the network that has you on, right? So we understand. Their lights off. And then, remember this.
Hold on. I was getting super chat a shout out. Thank you, Horse Skiles, for your donation. You said hugs, love, Mr. Mo. Hey, hugs back. I appreciate the donation. Much love.
Anderson Cooper, what a beauty. He used to interview me. He was so nice. Prior to running for politics, he was so nice to me. It was like they were love fests. But I don't want anything to do with him. They were love fests. What a thought. He's weak. He's a weak person. But they're all weak. But let me just tell you something. We need honesty with our media. We need honesty. Because the New York Times, the Washington Post, and by the way, I don't know, you probably read it. We threw them out of the White House. We don't show them anymore. If somebody wants to go and buy them, we threw them out. And they came into my office, and then I got to get back to this guy. Where's Hunter? Where's Hunter? You know, we had a T-shirt made. Where's Hunter? Where's Hunter? Hunter. He then came out. He did the morning show. That was the last we've seen of Hunter. That wasn't good. The morning of his father's very bad debate. But it's where's Hunter? But so before I say the final thing on Hunter, and then we put him to rest for a while, we got rid of the Washington Post and the failing New York Times. We got rid of them, right? We don't have them in the White House. Now, people can go out and buy them, but we don't. We used to have them stacked up. I'd go in and I'd see a meeting with my people, and they're dealing with China or South Korea or somebody. And I'd go in and I'd go into these offices. I'd see like 10 or 15 of them packed up all over the place. The Washington Post, New York Times, I keep trying to figure out who's worse. And, you know, one day it's the Times, one day it's supposed to, it's like top each other. They're so bad. It's so phony. It's so, in my opinion, it's virtually corrupt. I've never seen it. You never have a good story. I mean, even when we got al-Baghdadi, the Washington Post had a story that he was like a great religious cleric. Where did that come from? The other thing, if Obama would have done it, because look, this guy built ISIS, the caliphate. It was the size physically of Ohio, the state of Ohio, the great state of Ohio. That's a big lot of land, 7 million people. And they were the ones, the orange jumpsuits. I called a lot of the parents after we did this, and I talked to them, and they were, how can you be happy? But they were so thrilled that we got this animal. They were so thrilled. But you know what? And you know what? We don't do it. We do it because it's right. That story was a massive story. That was the biggest, maybe the biggest, one of the biggest ever. Bigger than anything. That story disappeared so fast. God. And that's okay. I didn't do it for the story.
He said that's okay.
Because it's the right thing to do. But if I were a Democrat.
Okay, if you was a Democrat, what?
If I were a Democrat.
Okay.
They'd be talking about that story for weeks. With me, they don't even want to, you know, they actually played it down.
Yeah.
And actually, and I'm happy about this, Conan, the dog, got more publicity than me, and I'm very happy about it.
Wow, 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 yippee-yo, yippee-yay. Wow, 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 yippee.
That dog was a hero.
That dog was awesome, man.
Nigga, what?
But it is true. Did you ever see a story disappear so fast? I mean, here, if Obama had that story, that thing would be going on for another 7 months. They'd be talking about his bravery. Oh, so bravery. But again, 142 judges he gave us. Remember that. How can you be a great... You know, they always say the most important thing a president can do is...
Yeah, say it.
We got 2 Supreme Courts.
That's right.
Great one. Great judge. Gorsuch and Kavanaugh. Great judges. By the way, did you ever see any human being treated worse than now Justice Kavanaugh? Did anybody ever? Was any human being, these horrible, horrible people that we have to deal with? Anyway, just to finish. So Hunter then goes to China. Now I'm dealing with China right now. They don't like me too much. They dream about the day when somebody else, and would they like to have, how about this? You give this son, who has 0 experience with investing too, you give him $1.5 billion to invest, meaning he makes millions and millions of dollars. And the biggest guys on Wall Street can't get it. He walks out with $1.5 billion. And then there are other places also.
Hey, hold on a second. I was getting a shout out to the super chat. He said, Nick Payne, thanks for the wrench. Thanks for the super chat. Yeah. Anybody want to buy a wrench? Go ahead. Put some more super chat again.
That's awesome, Mo, that you're getting super chat now.
Next. Thank you. Hey, anybody want to buy a wrench? Come on.
Understand. Folks, it's disgraceful.
You're the best, Mo.
Doesn't cover it for what it is. It's a payoff. It's a payoff. And I would have Sleepy Joe with the son getting all of this money
he said thanks for the wrench
from China, become president.
He just donated again. Thanks for the. Hey, no, you're welcome. Thanks for the donation.
And take over the China deal. They are not liking me. They had the worst year that they've had in 57 years. Their supply chain is broken up like scrambled eggs. And they want to make a deal because those tariffs are giving us millions of dollars and billions now, billions and billions of dollars. We're taking billions and billions of dollars. And you know what we're doing with some of it? Just a small portion, but 100% they're taking care of. Our farmers got $16 billion last year and $12 billion the year before. Because they targeted our farmers, because they know the farmers love Trump and Trump loves the farmers. So they targeted them, and they brought the $16 billion down to practically nothing. And they thought our farmers would say, oh, we don't like Trump. They did just the opposite. They said, we know he's doing the right thing because we've been ripped off for so many years. But I said to Secretary of Agriculture, Sonny Perdue, great guy, I said, Sonny, how much did they spend buying our corn and soybeans and all of our agricultural product? He said, sure, $16 billion. I said, good, I'll make it up. And we're going to have a lot left over. So we will have, pretty soon, over $100 billion in money paid into the United States Treasury by a country that never gave us 10 cents. They only took. So when I said to the farmers, we're going to send you $16 billion, and it's already been sent, and it's been split into $12 billion the year before. I mean, think of that, $28 billion. I said compliments of China, and we had a lot left over. Not bad, right? Not bad. You think Obama would do that? I don't think so. You think Hillary would do that? I don't think so. You think Sleepy Joe would do that? I don't think so. He wouldn't know what you're talking about. On Tuesday, the proud people of Mississippi will send Democrats a clear message. It's very important for this reason, as well as the fact that you have a great gentleman in your midst. But you have to reject their extremism and their socialism and their corruption. They're corrupt. Adam Schiff is a corrupt politician. You know, when he made that phony speech where he made up a really horrible speech and said that I said it, I said, oh, I'm going to sue him. They said, sir, I'm sorry, you can't. He's got total immunity because he made it in Congress. Can you believe this? But, you know, here's the good news. At least we have a forum. We have a place we can talk so everyone knows what's going on. Bunch of phony people. But this is why we have to send a signal and why you have to make Tate Reeves your great new Republican, right? Republican governor, right? Hey, he's a great guy, too. And all I know is he's loved and respected by your current governor because Phil is some piece of work. You know, Phil is so confident. I wanted Phil to run for a certain office. Then I wanted him to do something. I've tried to get him. But, you know, some guys are confident. Phil said, no, sir, I've been doing this all my life. I love the people. He built the most beautiful African-American museum. Phil, he's the greatest. But he built the most beautiful. But he's got confidence. And he said, no, sir, I've been doing it. I don't really want to do that. In other words, he said, that's enough. Most people are so insecure. They keep going and going and going. It's not good. I like Phil's attitude. But Phil is great. But I'm going to introduce Phil in a second. But Tate Reeves, who Phil endorses and views as a champion for your state, and really a champion for Mississippi values. And Tate helped cut your taxes over 50 times, including the largest tax cut in Mississippi history. Tate is pro-worker.
Really?
He's pro-jobs. He's pro-family. He's pro-life.
You're here. 100%.
Tate is a true leader in the fight to protect the unborn. The other side is not. Tate Reeves will support our police, oppose sanctuary. Oh, we love our police, right? I love our police.
Thank God.
We love our police. He'll oppose sanctuary cities, which is just they're terrible.
Terrible.
And Tate will always
Lives matter.
defend your Second Amendment. So Tate's running against a liberal Democrat named Jim Hood. Now, all I know about Jim Hood is he fought very hard to elect crooked Hillary Clinton and Barack Hussein Obama.
Yes, he did.
Isn't that nice? He wanted Obama to win so badly, and then he wanted Hillary to win, and that's not the kind of guy we need here, not in Mississippi. He's supported by extreme leftists like Stacey Abrams, who, by the way, went down to defeat in front of a terrific gentleman from the great state of Georgia, Brian Kemp. And they came in with, they brought them all. They had President Obama. They had Michelle Obama. They had Oprah Winfrey.
Michael.
They came in, and all he had was
It's Michael.
Donald Trump. And we won. We won. Fairly easily. But Stacey Abrams wants to give illegal aliens the right to vote.
I can't stand it.
I mean, some of these people, they want to give them education. They want to give them this. They want to give them free healthcare. They want to give these people that come into our country illegally more advantages than our own citizens have, more advantages than our own military has.
Thank you, man.
Cuomo just signed it where illegal immigrants can get
Jim
their
Hood
licenses.
wants to
You're
raise your
attacking, Paul.
taxes. He supports taxpayer funding for abortion providers.
Fuck that shit. Ooh, it pisses me
He
off.
supports illegal immigration and all benefits. And he opposed our travel ban, which is so important that we won in the United States Supreme Court to keep terrorists the hell out of our country.
That's right. Get out.
And Jim Hood went to the United Nations and opposed your right to self-defense. If you don't want a far left Democrat running Mississippi, wait a minute, how's this guy? You know, I can't believe this is a competitive race. It's like embarrassing. I'm talking to Mississippi. You know, I'm talking to Mississippi. I can't believe it. I don't think that he's going to be the right guy. I think the guy that you want is Tate Reeves. He's going to be fantastic. He will be a great, great governor. Tate, come on up. Tate.
Hey, Mo, thanks for sharing this tonight.
But a lot of people didn't get to see that.
No, I missed most of it because I was busy helping my husband.
No, Gary got mad. Hey, Melissa, Gary got mad because he wanted Mo to take this off and keep talking.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Oh.
Mississippi welcomes you because Mississippi is Donald J. Trump country. We gave you almost 60% of the vote in 2016, and next year we're going to do even better. And the reason is because President Trump is a strong leader. He is the right leader to defeat the radical liberals who have taken over the Democrat Party. Now, these radical liberals have been trying to remove our president from office since the very day he was sworn in.
Yeah.
They have disrespected him, and that means they have disrespected us.
Cut it out.
Jim Hood does not stand with our president he stands with the radical liberals. When the radical liberals tried to stop the president on border security, Jim Hood stood with the liberals. When the choice was Donald J. Trump or crooked Hillary, Jim Hood stood with Hillary Clinton.
Donald J. Trump.
And today, with the election just days away, I'm standing with President Donald Trump and Jim. And Jim Hood is standing with the liberals.
All right.
Now,
I feel on that.
Mississippi, it is time to choose. It is time to stand up and be counted. Are we going to stand with President Donald Trump?
All the way, baby.
All the way.
Are you going to stand with me on Tuesday?
2020. Let's do this. We're going to win this shit.
To keep America great.
Keep America great.
We
Let's
can't let our
stand
country
up.
fall apart.
To elect a conservative.
Fuck the MAGA movement. That was
be an
the
ally
keg movement.
to President Donald J. Trump.
Through socialism.
It's done. The keg
And no
movement.
more communism either.
Yep,
I
let's go with
need
the
your
keg
prayers.
movement.
I need your
Right.
support. And most importantly,
Keep America
on
great.
Tuesday, I need your vote. Thank y'all.
I'm gonna start wearing more keg stuff. Keep America great.
Yep. Thank you, Tate.
November the
Tuesday, go
1st
out and
today.
vote for Tate. He'll never let
I
you
know.
down.
I can't believe it
You'll
already,
keep
November
yourself.
1st.
Your Second Amendment
Keep America great.
is under attack.
It's almost the
I
anniversary.
don't heard about this when the video's
It's
done
under
with.
attack.
When Trump done talking.
So we're also
We gonna
joined
talk some
tonight
shit
by
tonight.
a man
We got
who
some
is
voting to do
I've
locally
said
in
it
a
a
couple
lot,
days. I'm voting.
but he's been a great governor, and he loves your state. He loves the people of this great state. Governor Phil Bryant. Where's Phil? Come on,
See,
Phil.
he show everybody love.
Oh, he's central casting. Look at him. Come here, Phil.
I
All
love
right,
that.
I just
people
want to say
love
one
Trump.
more thing. Is this Trump country?
Yes, Trump country everywhere, baby.
This has been the greatest president of my lifetime.
In your lifetime.
Well, Abraham Lincoln.
Let me tell you what we always wanted was a fighter. We said somebody should stand up to the Democrats and fight. Well,
Yes.
This is what fighting looks like.
Yes.
Let's
Amen.
go make America great again.
Yes. Keep America great.
Keep America great.
Keep America great, y'all.
Keep America great.
Trump's your president.
USA.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you.
Keep America
Thank
great.
you, my Phil. What a job. What a great job.
I wear my shirt tomorrow at the rally. Keep
You have
America
to
great. I'm the speaker.
continue
Come on, baby.
that
Number
whole
one.
thing going forward. So another man who's a warrior. It's a friend of mine. Whenever there's a problem, he's there. He's always there. He'll be right at the front. He is tough. He's smart.
That would be nice.
He's brilliant.
12 more
Actually,
years.
and he loves this state, and he loves you people. Senator Roger Wicker. Roger.
He's part of the Borderline Protection Bill Act.
Thanks, Roger. Thank you, Roger. And somebody, I'll call her up because, believe it or not, she's running with me. She just ran. I said, Cindy, you just ran. You just won. She said, no, I have to do it again. She's running in 2020. I thought she'd have like 6 years. I said, Cindy, it's only like a year. Cindy Hyde-Smith, she's incredible. She's tough and smart and strong. And she's with us all the way. Cindy Hyde-Smith.
Is this guy incredible or what?
Yes.
We have got a president we can be proud of. And let me tell you something.
I love my
This
accent.
season, Mississippi can send a message to the entire nation. We can let the liberal Democrats with their socialist agenda know It may be alive and well in the heart of Nancy Pelosi, but it is dead in Mississippi.
Oh!
Good
There
boy.
you go, bro.
She's definitely from
We
Mississippi.
can let them
I
know
love her
we don't
accent.
want
Me too.
open
Yes.
illegal borders for drug smugglers to come through them.
Yes, come on.
I wouldn't mind
We can let
visiting
them
Mississippi.
know that to kill an unborn baby is not
Yes.
a human
Yes.
right. It is a human life.
Yeah,
Yes.
come
Yes.
on now.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Got me all pumped up,
This
damn
is
it.
a great
I told you it was
Wow,
good.
baby.
Next Tuesday, let's
Fuck.
go out
For
and
the
vote.
forever.
Let's support
Patty
our
mode tonight.
Governor
That's
Tate
right.
Reeves. Let's support these Mississippi Republican candidates. Go out and vote, and let's show the president how much we appreciate
Damn right. Get out there and vote.
Damn right. If anybody can agree about killing a child, man, I swear you all need God.
Mm-hmm.
Great
Nigga.
job.
Nigga.
Fantastic woman.
She's back.
Also with us,
It's like y'all petty
two
time stuff now.
terrific friends of
Crap,
mine,
I'm back.
like
Talk
Roger,
about
and
talk
like
about
Cindy
totally
Haxton,
freaking
like
different
all
on
of them.
your freaking panel.
Peyton's gonna be right there.
My
They'll
phone
be right
shut
there.
down,
All
blacked out,
fighting
turned it
together.
on,
Hey,
back
hold
on,
on.
it's
We're
out.
looking at it first.
Kelly,
Hold
Right, back on.
Michael, Guest.
Yo, as we bump your goddamn gun. Hold on.
No, be nice.
I'm being petty. I'm petty.
I love you, brother.
And your next Lieutenant Governor, Delbert Hoseman.
Another pro-lifer.
Your next Attorney
Yes, huh?
General, Lynn Fitch.
We need pro-life attorney
Yeah,
general.
for real. Though.
Pro-life attorney general.
Your next
Mhm.
Secretary of State, Michael Watson. Great people. Your next State Treasurer, David McRae. State Auditor, Shad White. Agriculture Commissioner, Andy Gibson.
And the Gibson.
Insurance Commissioner Mike Cheney, and former governor, a man that nobody's ever heard of in this room, I'm sure. But the truth is, he's a legend in politics and a great guy. He's a great guy, Haley Barber.
All right.
Thank you, Haley. Great guy. So with the help of everyone here, we're
Yes, we
the
do,
hottest
Nick.
economy in the world. We've created over 6.7 million new jobs since the election. If I would have said during the campaign that I would create 6.7 million new jobs since the election, these people would have gone crazy.
And you
They would have
did.
said horrible things. They would have said it's impossible. Unemployment has reached the lowest rate in over 51 years. Soon to
Amen.
be historic. African American unemployment just dropped to the lowest rate ever recorded. Historic. Really unimportant to me, the African American youth unemployment rate is the lowest ever recorded in the history of our country.
Yep.
We lifted
God bless you,
55,000
Tom.
Mississippi
And y'all mad about that?
residents out of poverty. 55,000.
55,000.
Earnings are up 9% in Mississippi since the election. Under the previous two administrations, we lost 60,000 factories in our country. Under my administration, we've already added nearly 10,000 new factories, and many more are coming in as we speak.
Thank God for him. And I pray for
To
Oregon.
give relief to working families, we passed massive tax cuts, on average $2,000 to $2,500 per family,
Mm-hmm.
bringing almost $1 trillion back home to our shores. What's happening? You couldn't get the money. The big companies, they couldn't get their money back, both bureaucratically and from a tax standpoint. They brought back almost $1 trillion now because of us, all put to work.
Nice.
We
I have a
slashed
job, I know
the
that.
largest number in history of job-killing regulations. And we ended the war on American energy. We are now the #1 producer of energy by far anywhere in the world.
Yes. Amen.
For decades, you saw corrupt politicians take money from lobbyists to impose catastrophic trade deals. Mississippi lost 40% of all manufacturing jobs after the twin disasters of NAFTA and China's entrance into the World Trade Organization, two of the worst deals ever made by our country. 100,000 Mississippi jobs were wiped away just like that. And that's awful and a big price to pay for Washington's disloyalty to the American worker. That's what it was. It was disloyalty, stupidity, corruption, lots of reasons. But now you finally have a president who is loyal to you, and I am.
He's
We
loyal.
love
That's
you.
my
We
nigga.
love you.
I fucks with Trump.
Thank you.
My nigga.
We love you, Trump.
I'm a fighter for your jobs, for your
My nigga.
wages, your factories, your families, and your dignity.
My BFF.
We're stopping China from ripping us off. We're stopping all of these other countries from taking advantage of.
I'm gonna pause this, y'all, for a second. Trump is
Of
my
me.
nigga.
He's my president, and to all you haters out there,
That's my
he's your
nigga.
president too. He's your president.
Love our
too,
Trump.
haters.
Right on, Trump. Go ahead and speak, Trump.
He's your
My nigga.
president too, Como.
Nigga,
Como.
it's plain to see. You
Homo,
can't change
homo.
me because I'm gonna be a nigga for life.
Yeah,
He needs to come out of the
United
closet
States,
in your
where we
Como.
lose our money, we lose our wealth, we lose our jobs, we close our factories. That's not happening anymore. It's reversed.
Reaver.
We were the sucker country for years and years, but we are not
Very
the
nice.
sucker country anymore.
No
They all
more.
know it.
No longer.
We're replacing NAFTA, and that was a disaster, NAFTA, with the brand new U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement if Nancy Pelosi will ever put it up to a vote, which is questionable. Nervous Nancy.
That wrinkled pussy bitch.
Nervous pill, Nancy. You gotta
And you
get
got
off her pills.
She's gonna
You
die
gotta
within
get
the
off her
next
pills
5
and
years
find her
anyway.
teeth.
They probably got about 5 pussies. That's how much they
Maybe
wrinkle.
less than 5 years.
Wrinkled pussy bitches.
She's got something seriously wrong with her. I think it's
doesn't wanna
MS.
take the-
She's taking way too many pills. She can't even hold her teeth in her mouth.
Just got lost.
Yep. She takes Xanax.
Her words not too much for me.
She drinks and she takes Valium or Xanax. I know because my mom did it.
Hey, what's wrong with drinking?
Probably because she knows she's going to be on the kill list because she's involved with Hillary. Huh. See how it goes. Watch
do
the
this.
show.
Worse than being on the hit list of the Clintons.
The people of our country a victory.
Right.
She's very busy doing other things, having fun. The USMCA
Nothing
will be a
but-
massive victory for
All right, y'all,
Mississippi's
just-
farmers and also
Huh?
includes powerful protections
I'm saying,
for
listen to
Mississippi
this.
auto workers, manufacturers, and everybody else. It's a great agreement.
Yeah.
About time we got
Thank
rid
you,
of
President.
NAFTA.
My husband has a job
The do
because of
nothing
you.
Democrats need to stop their madness and pass the USMCA right now. The last administration's horrendous Trans-Pacific Partnership would have destroyed the U.S. auto industry. But I proudly, first thing, withdrew from that job-killing calamity. Under our policies, Toyota has just announced a $170 million investment in Mississippi and 400 new jobs at its facility. Did you ever hear of this place? Blue Springs. Blue Springs. Before my election, our leaders used the great American middle class as a piggy bank to fund their delusional global projects all over the world. We take care of other people. We take care of other countries, but we don't take care of our own. They knowingly decimated American manufacturing to promote economic growth in foreign countries. They deployed our military to protect, think of this, immensely wealthy nations subsidizing their welfare states with your money. I asked those wealthy nations now, I respectfully the other day said to the king of Saudi Arabia, King, we're going to help you. But you
The
gotta
king.
And he was great. No, he was great. He was great. He said, but nobody has ever asked before. I said, but I'm asking.
Right?
And billions of dollars
Boom.
will come in. And we're protecting a great ally.
All we had to do is that.
We have a country that spends billions and billions of dollars in our country buying
I'm back.
military and
Grab me
other
a beer.
things. But
That's all right.
instead, you
That's what
vote,
I'm sitting here doing. Drinking my beer too.
and that's true
Yeah,
of many
I feel
countries,
like
by the
it's
way.
Alcohol while we're doing our
That's true of many
video.
countries.
I'm drinking my beer too.
They never
Yep.
respected us. They
I'm
could
gonna
never
go steal
believe
the
it. I
kids'
said to
Halloween
one country,
candy, then blame it on the Russians.
I have great respect for the prime
They
minister.
famous
of
for
Japan.
blaming it
I
on
said
the
to
Russians.
Prime
The
Minister,
Russian aliens
how
make
did you get away
candy.
with this for so long? And he looked at me and he couldn't really answer it because how the hell did this happen? We're protecting like 94 countries. Ask China, how many countries are you protecting, President Xi? And they look at me like, what a stupid
None.
question.
Listen to this part, y'all. See
That's
what
one,
you
China.
come out.
You ask President Putin, how many countries are you protecting, President Putin? He looks and he goes, Russia. You ask other countries, we're protecting at least 94. In fact, so many they can't even tell me. I've been trying to get an answer for 4 months. So many they can't even tell. It's crazy, but it's all beautiful the way it's
Primo, you're the best.
things are happening. But these same politicians poured precious American blood and treasure into the sands of the Middle East while allowing our cities to fall into disrepair and decay. Our failed ruling class believed it was their right to rule over you, to take your money, to take your jobs, to redistribute your wealth all over the globe wherever they wanted it. But I don't like that. I don't like it. The great sellout has ended, and it ended the day I took the oath of office. That was quite a day. After years of building up foreign nations, we are finally building up our nation.
Our nation.
Notice he uses that word our.
Finally putting
Our.
America
We are
first.
building our own nation.
I.
Our policy of never-ending war,
Mm.
regime change, and nation building is being replaced by the clear-eyed pursuit of American interests. It is the job of our military to protect our security, not to be the police.
Our people.
Yep. He always says our.
Right there.
Obama always said the word I.
We recently secured
Kiss my ass.
That's
Fucking
right.
Yeah,
piece of shit.
Syria without
Bad words.
one drop of American blood, not one drop.
I love my president for that reason. He says it like it is.
One soldier stepped in
Nigga,
the
boy.
nail. So I said, don't tell the press that because they'll say, one soldier stepped in the nail. I said, how bad was it? It's okay. I said, don't mention it, please. I always like to mention exactly what happened. You can take it a little bit low. He stepped in,
Wow. I'm going to try to. You
not,
guys don't hear it.
not a drop of blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something real quick.
And we don't have to defend the borders between Turkey and Syria. They've been fighting for 1,000 years. But what we do is we did keep the oil, if you don't mind. We kept the oil. We kept the oil.
Hey, Cinema.
And we'll distribute that oil. We'll help out the Kurds and we'll help out other people. We'll also help out ourselves.
This is awesome, though. Thank you. Love you,
Love you,
bro.
Melissa.
Military adventures turned faraway nations into very,
We gotta love
very
each other.
and they
Yes.
demanded that American citizens accept unlimited migration from the terror-affected nations and regions. I don't think so. I don't think so. We did not fight them over there, only to invite them over here. We don't want to do that.
Absolutely not. That's truth.
Communities, my administration
Exactly.
restricted migration from terror-prone nations and implemented the toughest ever vetting procedures, toughest ever that we've ever had.
Jonathan,
No issue
you want to come up, Jonathan?
has ever been so horribly discarded
Hello.
by a party as that issue.
This shit all low. You can come up here,
Democrats.
Jonathan.
They want borders, which mean
Okay.
crime. They want
Liberals can
sanctuary
come up
cities,
here, too.
which means crime and drugs and
You're
death.
welcome, Jonathan.
We love Jonathan. Come on here, cuz.
Democrats
I love you, cuz.
They're my favorite.
to the world, flooding our communities
Like
with
debating.
drugs and criminal
Jonathan can come up here.
cartels.
Give us feedback on that one. I dare
Republicans
you.
believe
With Jonathan.
borders and safe communities. We are now
We
building
sent the
a
link,
wall.
Jonathan.
We're building it.
Build that wall. Build that wall. Hell yeah,
Build that wall.
We're building
nigga.
10 feet,
You think that was
4 feet tall, bitches.
Yeah, build that motherfucking
I got
wall,
money
nigga.
for everything, but when it came to
Build that wall.
not
Fire that shit.
Protect our nation.
but
Our
we did it
nation.
I said it's about time we protect our own
very
fucking country.
from here, we took it from there, or we had
Fuck
to go
yeah.
and all
Hey,
of a
we're
sudden,
getting ready to build or buy some property in Arizona.
a lot of
We're building the fire pit. We got the fire pit. We're gonna build. Anyways, we'll talk about this later.
it's going up rapidly, and
I
this
can
is
talk
a
too much.
very serious war. This is the
I love you,
exact
Melissa.
thing they wanted.
I'm a talker.
Me too.
Incredible people, tough people. Country.
But Jonathan, you're a liberal. You got a
They
wrist
said,
on
give
there.
me the specifications for the
A
wall.
liberal with a
They said,
wrist.
well, so we like steel, but would also like concrete and would also like rebar. I said, well, what do you want? Which one?
Is this John the Man? Is this John the Man in Oregon?
Because it's a different form of cutting.
It is John. I love you, John.
Through the concrete, and then you can't through the hole. We got it all. And
This would be a
we
good
also
chat.
sir. Got to see who's on the other side. That makes sense, right? Not just concrete. It's more expensive what we're doing, but we're giving and we're building. We should have anywhere from 400 to almost 500 miles of wall built by the end of next year. It's going up in all the right areas.
Build that shit.
In all the right areas. That was a tough one. And the Army Corps of Engineers is building their hearts out. They're great. They're great people. We believe in keeping terrorists, criminals, and drug dealers the hell out of our country.
Mhm. I believe building our freaking children
And
being
thanks
sex
to
trafficked.
our tireless efforts
Hold on,
on
I'm
the
trying to see
southern
Jonathan
border,
coming here. Hold on. Let me go back.
illegal
Damn.
crossings have dropped 60% since May, and we are faster than ever securing the southern border. And soon it will
Thank
be, when
you.
the wall is completed, secure like it's never been before.
Wow.
Oh,
Amen.
shit, here you go. Here come Jonathan.
And
Hold on.
to
I
that.
want to thank the country of Mexico. They right now have
Hold on. I gotta
27,000
find my arrow.
John from
on our
Oregon.
borders. And 27,000.
Hold on, give me a second. I can't. I hate these fucking
And
touch screens.
They are.
What the hell? I don't see my
Well,
arrow.
it's hard when there's somebody on your chat because it'll like glitter out a little bit. So if I gotta get off, I will.
No. I get them on here. Hold on. I'm trying
He's
to
on there.
my arrow.
Democrats.
He's on there.
Oh, you on here? Okay.
Things called loopholes. They're loopholes. That's a horrible.
What's going
John in
on,
the house.
What's going on? Hold on. Hey, cuz, let Trump speak.
Lots of
We
things.
got about 10 more minutes.
Catch and
We can
release.
talk
You
about
catch
this,
them,
okay?
then you got to release them.
What y'all
How
trying
long
to talk
you
about
gotta
this
release them without-
Trump rally?
they'll
Hold
arrest the
on.
Border
Let 'em
Patrol
finish
agents
the
because
shit,
they're
nigga.
really- It's crazy.
What up,
All right, go
John?
ahead.
Listen to Trump.
15 minutes.
Damn, I
He'll
can't.
They don't wanna
educate
do
you.
it. They don't
Oh
want
no, all the stuff he's
They're
saying is loud.
obstructionists. They're colluders.
Hey,
What's
John.
the
Hey,
fella
y'all.
guy?
Let it happen. That's why you have to go with Tate Reeves.
fella?
You know, Tate's going to send.
What's going on?
send a
Oh
big
my
signal,
damn it.
by the way. It's a big signal. It's great for you. He's going to.
All right, fella, we're all gonna listen to Trump right here, right now. You should educate a little bit.
To
Pretty
these
good.
radical left crazy Democrats. It's very important that Tate wins. Very important. We're also fighting deadly sanctuary cities with the help of states like Mississippi, which has banned sanctuary cities
California.
because Phil Bryant said we're not going to have them. And Roger Wicker said, we're not going to have them. And Cindy said, we're not going to have them. Democrat sanctuary cities forced the release of dangerous criminal aliens onto our streets. If you want a governor who will stand proudly with the heroes of ICE, and they are heroes.
I'm glad you're here, John. I want to get a liberal's point of view.
MS-13, they walk right into those nests. They call them a nest.
Educate a little bit, John. This is good.
They'll say, you know what? Better you than me. Let's see, who would do good?
I want Jonathan to take on this. This is going to be good.
No, I mean, these guys are tough guys, and they love our country. Who would do it? They're moving thousands of people from MS-13. These gangs are the worst people. These people
I'd rather vote
I
for
was
Kent.
feeling we
are
might.
not human beings. You know, I said that once before, and this crazy Nancy Pelosi said,
Fella, you like arguing
say
too.
they're not human
You
beings.
always been that way. Since I know
And
you,
they
you
slice
always
people up
argue.
with a knife
We're
because
gonna
it's more
all
painful
argue
than using
in
a
a
gun.
good
And then
opinion
I have
and
to
agree.
defend myself when I
Yeah.
say
Let's
these
vote for
people.
Kanye West.
But you know what? I never changed.
Love
I
Feels good tonight.
apologize.
Hold
I'd
on,
like to
we got
Best
to
in
listen
this
to
shit.
Nancy.
We got
Agree
10
with
minutes.
God.
And you got to look
Okay,
at
Let's
her
ask
I'll
you
talk
for 10
in
about
minutes.
San Francisco.
Yeah,
She's
I'll
spending
bring
all
God.
the time on this crap or this impeachment stuff. Take a look at what's happening.
I want to get 2 more liberals on
Great
here.
city
Damn it. Let's be
once
fun.
of San Francisco.
Gosh damn it, Bob.
It's
Mo.
thousands and
I want more
thousands of
liberals.
tents and drugs and needles and
But have a discussion.
everything
I
can
shared you that
imagine floating
song,
in
Mo,
the
the
streets
Conway
in
West
the
one.
best
Oh,
neighborhood.
you're gonna invite liberals on?
Nancy Pelosi, go home and fix
Gotta get
What
some
is
cops.
those?
Oh wait,
go
Mo.
home and fix your district.
Remember I shared you that
Gotta
song,
write
Conway West.
It's gonna be
Go
fun.
home and fix
Yeah.
your district.
Hold
If
on,
you want
let
a
me
governor
finish
How
it.
we left Halloween,
who will
we go.
stand
Hollywood.
proudly with the heroes of ICE and Border Patrol, vote for Tate.
God,
Hey, hold on,
and
let me
Bible.
do this real quick.
Got to get out. You got to get out. Got to send the signal. Let it be a big victory too. The Democrat Party has never
gonna be
been
a
more
victory.
extreme. You know that than it is.
Yeah,
today.
it had never been.
Democrat healthcare agenda would obliterate Medicare.
Yep.
I will always protect Medicare for our seniors.
Yes, he will.
We will always protect
And it isn't
patients
free.
with
We don't want it for
pre-existing
free.
conditions. Always.
Yes.
We'll always take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
Virtually every Democrat also now supports late-term abortion, ripping babies
Late term.
from the mother's womb.
Come
right
on now,
up
it's
until
murder.
the moment of birth.
Abolish it.
murder.
Boom.
The governor of
Murder.
Virginia
That was
executed a baby. Remember that whole thing? After birth.
9 months
After birth.
Yes.
Some
Kill it.
people never heard of it. He
Right.
said the baby is
Thank you,
born,
Trump.
and then he
You
starts
spitting the
talking to
fucking
mother.
truth,
Nobody ever
nigga.
heard that. That is why
Yes.
I've asked Congress to prohibit extreme late-term abortion, because Republicans believe that every child
And you dumb down black
is a
community, don't see
sacred
a shit,
gift from
right?
God.
I know, right? Genocide. That's bullshit.
Look at this.
Bullshit.
Democrats are now the party of high taxes, high crime,
Yep.
open borders,
Hallelujah.
late-term abortion,
Yes.
socialism,
Socialism.
and blatant corruption.
Ah!
The Republican
No,
Party is the party of the American worker, the
Socialism.
American
You guys
family,
don't even
the
know what it
American
means.
dream. Nobody
Educate.
has done more for the African American community than the Republican Party.
Hey, hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. I gotta get shot. Whenever I get a super chat, I gotta get shot donation. Hey, Dickin, you said here's for love and beer, Mo. Love our president. You know what?
Oh, that's awesome.
Appreciate you.
donated
Love our
that?
president. Thank you. And thank you for donation. Thank you for the support of the channel.
Thank you. That's awesome.
And we're also the party of Abraham Lincoln. We can't forget that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. We
People
are
forget.
fucking the party
Abraham
of
Lincoln,
Abraham.
honestly.
Love Abraham Lincoln.
To lift up distressed communities, we created opportunity zones. So incredible, so successful, including 100 new opportunity zones right now in Mississippi, where money is now flowing in to build and to fix. And Tim Scott, I give him so much credit, from the great state of South Carolina. Woo! We passed VA choice and VA accountability on behalf of our great veterans. People said it couldn't be done. VA choice. Our veterans were waiting online.
Where did that guy
for
go,
days
Mo?
and weeks sometimes.
Our veterans
Now they
are
can
waiting.
go out, choice. They can go out, get a
Never been
doctor,
liberal.
they pay the bill,
Here.
and they don't have to wait
Our
6
veterans
weeks,
get
4
a
weeks,
choice
2 weeks.
now.
No, he gone.
We had people waiting in
choice.
line.
That
They
quick?
weren't very sick. By the
No
time
more waiting
they
in line
saw
for our
the
veterans. They get a
doctor, they were
choice and
terminally ill.
choose to go to
Now
the
they go
goddamn
on and
any
they go
choice
and they go
doctor they want to
outside
fucking
and they
go
find a
to.
doctor.
Period.
And we
Damn
take
it.
care of our
I'm
great
cussing.
veterans. The great rebuilding of the American Armed Forces has included massive investments in the military and facilities in Biloxi and Gulfport and Jackson and Starkville. And Roger has been fantastic. And Cindy Hyde Smith has been fantastic. Thank you.
Amen. I love my
Thank you.
veterans.
To protect America's security, I withdrew the United States from the horrible one-sided Iran nuclear deal. It's not the same country anymore.
Right? Is that
Nothing's easy, but it's not the same. And I recognize Israel's true capital and opened the American embassy.
love Israel? We need to love Israel. Israel.
Yeah. Shalom.
For years, you watched as your politicians apologize for America. Now you have a president who is standing up for America, and we are standing up for the people of Mississippi. The next step to victory begins on Tuesday right here in your great state. With your support, we will show the corrupt Democrats that the American people are not ever going to back down from perhaps the greatest victory in political history.
Amen.
And you know, today with the new stock market at an all-time high, I will tell you something. If we didn't win this election, that stock market would be in one half. It was heading in the wrong direction. It was going to fail. And if they ever did anything bad, if they ever do anything bad to us, if they ever succeed in their wildest dream, which will never let them happen, that stock market will crash like you've never seen it crash before. And
Already
you will
had
not be
that.
happy with your 401ks like you're happy right now, because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. And I'd like to speak well, but the leadership, they have no clue. They're very vicious people.
Yes.
Actually, they're sort of mentally violent people. But we've got it under control. It always helps when you didn't do anything wrong. I always say, how do you impeach a president who didn't do anything wrong?
Right?
Oh! Come on now. That
So
nigga
we're going to
said it.
send a signal. We're
Right.
sending a terrific new Republican governor.
Jonathan, where you at? Get on here.
On Tuesday, you're going to get
Jonathan,
out.
the
You're
link
going to
again,
vote,
since
and
you
you're
lost
going to
it.
give up whatever you have to give up.
Anybody want to get cussed out?
You're
Let's
gonna
get
leave
on here.
work maybe a little
This is
earlier,
almost over.
maybe get there a
Petty
little late.
time
Tell your
starts
boss
now.
I said it was okay.
Oh, damn it.
I will give you a pardon if I have to.
Anybody want to trigger me? I'm ready for a trigger tree. Next.
I can't see the chat, so I don't know who's triggering
I'll give you a
anybody.
1 hour pardon.
Gotta invite Tiny.
Oh, God.
I'm just kidding.
But with your
I'll be
help,
nice.
we will lift millions more. of
It's
our
hard to
great
have
ministers.
conversations with people who hate my president.
No, I like
I
having
love my
conversations.
president.
Jonathan, get your ass on. I don't give a fuck. I like that. I live for this shit. Come on. Get your ass on.
Michelle, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. We're all good. You know what? Sometimes it's a good
Citizens of
time to have a
Walmart to work.
conversation
Dependent
against the
to
people
independence.
that we don't like. But we
I'm actually
do
trying to
might
get more
like.
pro-blacks on my channel. I'm actually trying to get
Conversation
more.
is a good conversation. What's that?
From poverty to prosperity. Together, we will elect a Republican Congress to create a fair,
true.
safe, sane, and lawful system of immigration. And you have great congressmen here, and I'll tell you, I want to appreciate it, fellas. Warriors. You're warriors. You are warriors. What was it?
Warriors.
496 for and nothing against, right? That doesn't happen with Republicans. It doesn't happen. I always complain. I always say, The Democrats are lousy politicians. They have lousy policies, open borders, sanctuary cities. But they have one thing, they stick together, and they're vicious. The Republicans have great policy. In many ways, they're better politicians, but they're not as vicious. Thank you, darling. I appreciate it. They're not as
He don't
vicious.
give a fuck. That nigga don't give a
They have a
fuck.
tendency to
He's a nigga.
split apart. The Democrats don't seem to have any Mitt Romneys. We do. We do. I don't
Mitt
know.
Romney.
Maybe he'll get better. Maybe he'll get better. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe he'll get better.
And Trump
Just
petty
let
than a
him be fair,
bitch.
but they don't have that.
That nigga's petty.
We will enact trade deals that result in more products proudly stamped with those beautiful, beautiful words.
Petty time
"Made
starts now,
in
Trump.
the USA, made
Petty
in
time
America."
starts.
We will achieve new breakthroughs in science and medicine,
Petty
finding
time
new
starts right
cures
now.
for childhood cancer, and ending the AIDS epidemic in America. Can you believe that?
Petty time
Within
starts
10
in 4
years,
minutes.
it will
Videos
be
are over. His speech almost
I ain't
over.
on tap.
When
I
they
don't see
told
it.
me that, I said, that's incredible. We're going to end the AIDS epidemic
Look,
within.
before I haven't finished speech, let everybody know. This video for me lit tonight. We for me petty. Don't tell them what go come out me and host mouth tonight.
I
Don't
can't
tell
see
them
it all
what
chat.
coming out mouth tonight. So y'all better be prepared. I see all y'all in y'all petty mode. I see Michelle in her petty mode. We all in our petty mode. Fuck it.
10 years funded.
Oh, I am.
Nobody would have
Definitely.
thought
For the
we could do that.
past couple days, I have
We'll
been.
have it
So let's
ended
be on our
in
petty mode
Is
America.
Hope still on?
Trump
Where's
look,
Hope?
Who would have
Hope
I
here.
love Hope's
Trump
voice.
is in his
I'm
petty
here. I
mode.
had to do a treatment.
But we're listening. We're listening, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Give me
Hope,
a- yeah.
Trump is in his petty mode tonight.
Yeah. Give me a
Oh.
second. Give me a second, y'all.
Yeah, that nigga is in his petty mode tonight. Trump is in his petty mode more than ever. Listen, everybody.
Trump's just man.
Didn't I tell you how he get into their asses? He don't give a
speak
fuck.
at
about
the
it.
assembly?
I know that.
Trump's just man. He says it like it is, dude. Every word he says is how Americans
Religious
these
liberty
days talk
and
and
the right
think.
to keep
He's
and
in
bear
fucking
arms.
petty mode. He's in
I
petty
told
mode.
you he
Doesn't
didn't
matter.
about that damn
Above all,
impeachment.
we will never
The way
stop
he was
fighting
talking in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't
for the
blame him.
sacred
I'd get
values
petty
that
too.
bind us together as one
gotta get petty.
America. We support
He's sending us a
protect, and
subliminal
defend the
message like a
Constitution
motherfucker
of the
to that.
United States. We stand with the incredible heroes of law enforcement.
Freaking ribs.
We believe in the dignity of work and the sanctity of life. We believe that faith and family, not government and bureaucracy, are the true American way.
Drink the
We
government,
believe that
President.
children should be taught to love our country, honor our history, and to always respect our great American flag.
Yes. Pledge allegiance to the flag every day before you
And we
start
live by the
school.
words of our national motto, and we always will. You'll never see it disappear. In God we
Get out.
trust.
Oh my God. Holy shit.
In God we trust.
My hubby's setting up some ribs for the barbecue.
We stand on the shoulders of American patriots who crossed the oceans, settled the continent, tamed the wilderness, dug out the Panama Canal, laid down the railroads, revolutionized industry, pioneered technology, won 2 world wars, defeated fascism and communism, and made America the single greatest nation in the history of the world. And today, it's greater than ever before.
Good.
You gotta keep it
You
great.
just said it. I love you, President.
Next.
Proud
We're gonna have
citizens
to run.
like you
Next.
help build this country, and together we are taking back our country. That's what we're doing.
We are taking back our country.
That's what happened.
I'll take my life for my country.
We are returning power to you, the American people. With your help, your devotion, and your drive, we are going to keep on working. We are going to keep on fighting. And we are going to keep on winning, winning, winning.
Winning, winning, winning. Right.
I don't know, Mississippi. You know, you're winning. You had the best year you've ever had. You know, you have the best Mississippi. The best year you've ever had in the history of our country, Mississippi. Your statistic. And Mississippi, aren't you getting tired of winning?
No.
Right?
That's not.
Are you tired of winning?
Come to me and say, sir, please.
I wish Oregon would be tired of winning.
It's ma'am.
The people of Mississippi.
Oh, I wish Trump would come to Oregon, Eastern or West. Yeah,
Right?
the East side.
I don't think he's ever coming back to Buffalo either.
We are one
He
movement,
lost.
one people, one family, and one
All
glory.
right, one man left, y'all.
God.
One man.
You know, Oregon.
America is thriving like never before. And ladies and gentlemen of Mississippi, the best is yet to come.
The best is yet to come. I always said that. The best.
Because
is yet
together
to
we will make
come.
America wealthy again. We will
Wealthy again.
make America strong again.
Yes.
We will
Strong
make
again.
America proud again.
Proud of
We will
again.
make America safe again.
Mm-hmm.
Safe.
We will
Again.
make America
Great again. Come on,
Thank
bring
you, Mississippi. Thank you.
it. Where's it keep America great?
You don't want to get a copy strike, Mo.
Love this president.
Right there.
My
We
love.
love it.
There's my love.
We love it. And we done it. And we
Thank you
here.
very much. My hubby. Hey, Mo, here's my
Here
hubby.
come Farrell. Here come Cuz. Here come
I'm
John.
Melissa's husband.
There he is.
Now who's this?
That's
There
my
he
hubby.
is.
We've been married 20 years.
Hey, Hubby, how you doing,
Oh,
Hubby?
Brad.
Over here. Let
You
me
didn't have to marriage that long because I've
get
been
you
married.
on the camera. Here you go. Look at it. Yeah. Y'all better get a room.
Hey,
You
How
better-
about make America
you better-
great
Puerto-
again?
You better Puerto Rican at Mexican.
That's how long it makes marriage. Seriously.
Is he Puerto Rican?
No, he's totally Irish.
He looked like he's Puerto Rican.
No. No, he's Irish. That's awesome.
All right. Y'all know I'm petty as fuck.
I love you, Mo.
What's up, Jonathan? We got
Where's
one
Michelle?
man.
Bring on the liberals.
We have fun on this shit. We have fun, babe. Doug, you
Hey,
always
let me
got
pull
things
out
I'm
the-
great.
Before
Doug
I
thinks
start
I'm
this,
great.
y'all,
Sometimes he's
hold
like,
on,
oh yeah.
hold on.
What? Sorry,
I'm
Mo's
gonna-
channel.
Before I start this, let me get fella take on this about this. Let me get a left.
Oh,
hand.
good God. We got fella. Hey, love you, fella.
What we talking about?
Trump speech.
Well,
today.
what'd you think
I
about
only caught
that speech?
I only caught the last 10 minutes, but it's the same old, same old. He always
Same
rattled
old,
up his
same
base. That's what he do.
No.
He talking to the middle class, talking about the stock market. Ain't that many middle class people got no stock?
I've been the middle class for freaking 20 years. And you know what I got? Bullshit. That's what I
You got
got.
stock?
My house burned down in 2010. It was probably the best thing ever that ever happened in our life because we both had no jobs. We both were laid off at the same time. The house burnt down. That was 2010. Rewind.
Well, do
2008.
you have any? Do you have any
Obama
stock in the stock market?
Here we go.
And it's bullshit.
Life's rough in Puerto
Lord.
Rico.
Do you have any stock in the stock market?
So the thing is, fella, you want to talk about stock markets and everything else.
No,
I
I
want to talk
don't.
about jobs. I want to
You
talk
ain't
about jobs.
listening. You ain't listening. That's the Trump supporters always not listen. He was screaming about the stock markets. If it crashed,
Right, so Bernie
the United States gonna go down to the drain. But I'm saying, like 80% of the middle class doesn't have stock. And to my question to you was, do you have any stock in the stock market?
Well, I'm getting ready to invest some.
All about me.
But right
You
now
gotta-
you're not. So that the stock market ain't
Right?
helping you out or me out.
Well, How can I invest in? It's not helping you
That's
out.
what I'm saying.
All
So,
right.
telling
Okay.
the United States, the citizens of the United States, if he lose the
My husband's
presidency,
got stocks.
no, I'm just saying if he lose the presidency, the stock
This
market
is
gonna
not
crash.
helpful.
That's the
He's
same
not
thing
going
he did
to
about
the
the
president.
make believe caravan.
Number
He
two,
trying
my
to scare the
husband's got
public.
stocks. We've made great investments and stuff like that. My husband owns stocks.
Love my stuff.
Number one
Talking
reason
about-
why people hate the president is because they complain about the state that their state is in, their district, or their community, which is probably all the fault of the Democrats. Let's get to the truth. Or it's all about feelings. They just feel, or they just don't like him because it's all about
I don't hate Trump.
or that he doesn't. I'm not saying you. I'm saying Trump haters. The reason why they hate him, or it's about their feelings why they don't like him because they're not doing nothing for them.
It's Trump
No,
that
no,
makes syndromes.
I'm on here to represent me right now. I don't like some of his policies. I don't necessarily like him. He ain't got nothing to do with his
policies are those?
Yeah, they don't like Trump because they
I
listen
think
to
somebody
CNN.
making writing his own policies.
What
Hope's getting
policies
ready to
are
go.
we talking about?
Freaking love Hope.
Oh man, the healthcare for one.
Oh, the
He ain't got
healthcare.
one.
You mean the healthcare system that the Democrats
Healthcare cannot be fucking free though.
years?
I am not going to work my ass off.
You blaming that on that? You blaming that on the Democrats?
Do you really think that any president can come in his first term and accomplish something like that? Seriously?
No. Not saying okay, but leave what's there, and don't tear it down before you got something to put up.
Well, I'm telling you right now, the fault of the whole healthcare system.
No. The healthcare when Obama put it in effect, it was fine if Trump got in office. He tore it down.
You were not fucking motherfucker next year. They ain't had no health insurance for 3 fucking years because of Obamacare.
People were losing doctors.
Thank you, Hope. Here's Hope. She's in.
People were dying because they
I
couldn't.
paid $3,000 on Obamacare for no care at all. I got penalized when I went and filed for taxes. I got penalized $3,000 for Obamacare that I did not pay for because I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford it. My household was a family of fucking 4, and it would have cost me like $2,500 per person. I said no.
Obama.
So better yet, I went and paid my taxes.
Obama don't care. He's a politician.
Obama didn't care. We went and filed taxes, and I got penalized $3,000, and I never went to the doctors.
Why?
Please explain that.
Motherfucker took money out of my damn taxes 3 straight years.
I lost my doctor after 10 years.
Shit.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Obamacare fucking sucked, and Bernie Sanders ain't gonna do no better. There is no such thing as free fucking healthcare.
Right.
There is no such thing, and I will not pay for free healthcare.
And
just saying, I've been a hardworking person. Husband has been a hardworking person for 20 fucking years. We've raised 2 grown-ass girls. 21's my oldest, and 14's my youngest. And you know what? Nope.
Yep. Imagine if we did have free universal health care.
Pay another fucking dime for free nothing. You pay for what you get.
That's right. Imagine if
Maybe
we
that's why you didn't pay.
What do you think is going to happen if we did offer all free health care, like kind of like Canada and other areas? What do you think would happen to
they fucking up? They just got motherfucking pockets. That's what
would quit.
Doctors free.
Go up. It would be totally a whole the worst thing that America could do. Worst thing.
Why?
Because just look at other countries that have offered this.
No. Let me talk for 2 seconds. Let me say something. It wouldn't be free. Listen, the healthcare wouldn't be free. It would redirect some of that money to where it needs to go. Right now, you got
a free country.
You have
a free
all
country
these
is our constitution.
You got all these
a free medical is called
making
work.
all these billions and trillions of dollars. They can redirect that money to pay for healthcare.
Okay,
it doesn't work that way.
I mean, what's your take on the word socialism?
Okay, I'm still. Wait, what?
I want to hear one at a time over here. Yeah, everybody.
All right, I'm gonna hold on.
I know you're pumped up. I'm pumped up too, but I want to hear what he got to say because I want to hear some other opinions tonight.
All right. I'm silent.
So
Zip
what
it,
you
lock
gotta
it, put it in
say,
my pocket.
Phil? I want to hear your opinion on that because you have a left agenda. You
You
have
keep
a
making it sound like that. I want the government to pay for everything.
Why
The
would
government
you
don't
want
pay.
to pay for
Listen,
That's
listen.
what Bernie
What I'm
wants.
trying to explain to you is the government don't pay for everything. We as taxpayers pay for everything.
I can't.
They might,
Amen. You're right.
they might make the money and cut the money, but every time they say they're going to give a foreign country $385 million for their war, they are taking that from our taxes,
You are
our
literally
money.
giving
What
me.
do you think they're doing running
You are
in
literally giving me a
Congress?
headache right now.
They're
But listen,
getting
what I'm trying to
freaking
explain to you is
I
when
know.
when we go to Afghanistan or Iraq or Saudi Arabia or Syria or any of them other countries on American taxpayers' dime, we are still spending money that they ain't helping. He said, "Make America great." What if he's sending all our troops over there and spending all this money on there? How is that making America great?
Hey, but you supported
He
so
already
many
decided
people.
to send the
You supported so
I'll be right back.
Oh, what did you say?
I can't. Y'all think it's over. I need to breath because fellas give me a headache. Fella, you are
what
giving
did
me
you
a
just say?
headache right now. You are giving me a headache. So I'm gonna let
I didn't say nothing out of order.
right now because you are giving me a headache because you really don't know what you're talking about.
What are you saying? I do.
I mean, you ain't listen to what the fuck he just said in the speech. Then.
I didn't watch the
I'm gonna
speech.
let
I got in on the last end of it. What I'm trying to explain to you is every time we start a war or go interfere in somebody else's war, that costs America money. And who pays for that?
Why?
I can't even get my thought out without y'all cutting me off.
Wait a minute, time out. The money for the military and what's used for a war is completely different than what we use for healthcare. Completely different. I don't even.
Just because they delegated that way.
But you don't understand. If we get a society that teaches everything for free, what do you think is going to happen to doctors?
They're delegating that money for war.
Look at Venezuela.
They delegate that money for war. That's why they make a budget.
Look what happened to Venezuela. Hospitals started
We
shutting
won't
down.
have
Doctors started quitting. Medicine started running out.
That's why the United States government submit a budget every year. You hear me? They make a budget every year, and they make that money available for the wars. They make that money available for healthcare.
No, that money gets put into other important stuff like increasing military equipment. It puts into the VA, goes into excellent VA programs.
No, I see your point though.
My husband, that money gets.
The VA got down. The VA got their money cut by 12% this year.
No, my husband got more money this under Obama than he ever did with with Trump than he did Obama. So that's
not. Amen. Unless you don't know about military and being in it.
Yeah, my husband's a veteran. Finally, he gets help for his post-traumatic stress disorder.
Please, ain't no point in me
Go to
talking.
a doctor anytime he wants. And then if he can't get into a regular doctor or to the VA doctor, he can go to his primary.
He can pick and choose what he wants to go.
Yeah,
if he needs to.
He couldn't. No.
Awesome.
And as far as Obamacare, I lost my doctor after 10 years. You know what got is just to get an MRI or a low dose of my seizure medication, or God forbid to stay on Lyrica. Every 3 months, my doctor had to write some kind of long letter to the insurance company. So you're asking what happened under Obamacare would be 10 times worse if they gave free universal health care to all. It would be 20 times worse.
Hey, John,
they want to control your life.
I didn't bring up Obama this whole time. Y'all talking about Obama.
More government control. That's exactly what we need, not.
Oh, what about the UN? Okay, so you're a kind of a liberal.
This whole conversation.
What's up with the freaking United Nations coming into our country?
Y'all bring up Obama. Y'all can't stick to the point.
Well, there's a lot of points because you guys and your beliefs are all.
You said
healthcare too.
You said Trump haters hate Trump for reasons. I said I don't hate Trump. I dislike his policies. And when I get into his policies, y'all bring Obama in. I ain't talking about Obama. I'm talking about Trump policies.
Trump's
policy.
Trump don't have a healthcare policy.
I like it.
Can I talk for 5 minutes?
Everybody. Look, we're gonna let liberal talk.
All right, we're gonna speak one at a time.
Listen, what I'm trying to explain to you is She said Trump haters hate Trump because I don't know what reason, but I told her I don't hate Trump. I just dislike his policies. Right now, when Trump got in office, the Congress hurried up and passed, or hurry up. They had the House of Representatives and the Senate. They could have passed a new health care bill with flying colors because they had the House and they had the Senate. They could have passed it, and then Trump could have signed it into law. But instead, he waited till the Democrats got in office to shoot it down before McCain died. When McCain voted on the Democrat side
Probably
to
murdered.
not kill it.
What you say?
What I'm trying to explain to you is he killed Obamacare without having something to put it in its place.
But Obamacare was.
It don't matter what Obamacare was.
Oh shit!
That was
Well,
what
it
I
doesn't
explained
matter.
to you. Okay, so
Everything you just said,
okay. No, let me give y'all an example. No, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example right here. Let's say you on dialysis, right? You on dialysis, you
was
gotta go every Wednesday.
healthcare.
And when you get there, they unplug your ass and don't give you nothing in its place. That's exactly what Trump did. He took Obamacare away without putting something in its place.
No, he hasn't even touched that. He hasn't even done anything for the healthcare system because the Democrats will not come to the table.
John,
Obamacare, you can sign up for Obamacare right now. Right now, it's open.
my husband's walking out. He's already pissed. All right, dude. It is what it is. We can still have this conversation, but dude, fella, you are blind. You're blind.
No, he just want a fucking handout. Shit.
Miss Lady, it ain't called a handout if you paying $3,000-$4,000 in taxes.
Well, it also fucking calls it a hand dog when you're fucking paying. You're supposed to.
Like I said, it's all about me. I hate him just because he doesn't do anything for me.
Let me hit up likewise, y'all. Let me hit up likewise.
That's exactly what the fuck he said.
Hey,
I love you, Mo. Mo, I love
have a question.
you.
I have a
This is
question for Jonathan.
I do like that.
Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, I want to get
Jonathan.
likewise on here.
What's going on?
So
Likewise is coming on too.
You complained about the military being overseas, right? So you're happy that Trump's bringing the troops home, right?
John,
He ain't.
this is
We
my
talked
John.
about this.
I love
we talked
John.
about this the other day. He's not bringing them home. He sent them to Saudi Arabia. He sent them to Saudi Arabia. He didn't push. He pushed them back. He did not bring them home.
But we're not paying for that.
It don't matter. He did not. He said he gonna bring the troops home from Syria. He gonna let them deal with that shit over there. Instead, he
wants to bring the troops home from Afghanistan. The problem is that there's a military and industrial complex that is fighting him. Okay, that's why they got rid of Bolton.
Listen to me clearly. You can't keep flipping flopping. I'm talking about.
I'm not flipping and flopping. I'm telling you, he wants to bring the troops home.
He said he was going to take the troops out of Syria, and it was a uproar because of that. Instead, he didn't. He said he was going to bring the troops home from Syria. Instead, he did not do that. He sent them to Saudi Arabia.
He moved them to Iraq. He moved them to Iraq. Yeah, he did.
Let me talk to somebody who knows what they talking about.
Excuse me, I'm a veteran, unlike you.
I don't give a fuck if you're a veteran. You don't know what you're talking about.
I have more degrees than you do. I guarantee you that.
Where the troops at then? Is they home?
What do you mean? Where's the proof?
No, the proof. Where is the truth? He said he was going to bring.
Okay, wait.
Where are they?
Hey, wait. Y'all, shut the fuck up a minute. Hey, I'm at Fort. Excuse me. I am at Fort Riley. We got 9,000. No, we got 9,000 coming back.
Are they back?
Let's hope.
Are they back?
Hold on, let her bring it. Let her talk for a second. I want to hear what you got to say. Orchestra. What you got to say?
We had 3,000 come back last week, and the waves are coming in right up until December. So anyone and Mr. Fella or whoever the fuck you are, if you think you know everything about military, take your ass back in the military and serve.
Yep.
You ain't listening.
Oh.
You definitely
in the motherfucking military. He talking
You're
some
not
CNN
listening.
shit.
You're not listening. You're not
Boy,
listening.
lay off of CNN, boy. Lay off of CNN.
I want to say this real quick.
That's CNN shit.
The reason why my kids aren't going to be socialist or whatever is because I want to teach my kids responsibility. You know, the Bible says if you don't work, you don't eat. I want to teach them traditional.
So when you retire, are you gonna get Social Security and Medicaid when you retire?
You know what? By
Not
that
if the Democrats get in.
if the
No,
Democrats
I'm asking, are you pro-life warrior? Or when you retire, are you finna enjoy?
I'm a housewife, so you can't answer. I can't answer that question.
Are your family gonna enjoy Social Security and Medicaid when you retire at 65 or 60, whatever? When you retire,
is the sole income. He makes everything. He gets Social Security, disability, and veterans.
Question: when he retires, when he retire, are y'all gonna enjoy that Social Security and Medicaid?
You know what? We're going to also enjoy the stocks that he invested in because my husband's
That's
smart.
what I'm asking you. You can't answer Trump people can't answer a yes or no question.
I just answered you. He probably will not have Social Security disability because if a Democrat gets in, there ain't going to be nothing left.
I'm not asking.
Case, we will have backup emergency.
That wasn't my question.
And I'm asking you.
When you retire, are y'all going to accept that Social Security and Medicaid?
Am I going to accept Social Security and Medicaid?
Are your family, when he retire, when it's time for him to retire, are you going to accept Social Security and Medicaid?
He's already retired, dude.
They paid into it.
No,
we get Trecare. We don't have to.
I paid into that shit.
It ain't no such thing as socialism.
Money. What the fuck you saying?
If y'all read Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren policies, we are paying into these programs. It ain't the government.
He's not going to have reparations. My husband's the sole income, brother, and I can guarantee you, if that does ever run out, that's going to be the fault of the Democrats. You know what? My husband's smart because he invested in stocks and he put money away for a rainy day. That's what your responsibility is as a person, not just rely on the government. That's people like you who just rely everything on the government. Poor me. The government has to take care of me. What about me?
Answer my question for me. You say she pay into
have a rainy day fund when they're 65. That's people who are smart. See, just in case, when my husband does turn 65, we have money to put away. It's not common sense. It's not common sense to rely on the government.
You hear me? You just
said y'all pay the government. You can't keep relying on all about what are they going to do for me? What are they going to do for me? You have to. You have to get smart about it. It's called putting money away, just in case.
Next topic, because y'all ain't listening.
Be smart.
Next topic, because you ain't listening.
You know what? When fellows talk, what I hear
personal
is
responsibility.
Jonathan, you're triggered tonight.
Yeah, well, I told him.
You ain't listening.
I did answer your question.
Listen, everybody.
No.
Look, hey, you know what? I get it. Can I ask you something, Phil?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have Christian values?
Yeah, I got Christian values.
Would you let your son dress as a drag queen and he's 7 years old?
You know I won't let my son.
Hey, this is thick skin only. Let's
no. I'm gonna ask you that. Would you?
I said no.
Huh?
No, he isn't.
Would you let?
At 7 years old, he ain't even ready to date a girl.
Thank you, but that's what the fucking Democrats are pushing.
Yeah.
No, they are not.
Come on. No, they're not. It ain't Republicans pushing that shit. So
nobody pushing it. Y'all bringing it to the table. That's the thing. It's like
out. We exposing it.
Yeah. Oh, so you don't like it that we're exposing it? That's what you're saying.
That's what it is.
No. It's like pro-life and pro-choice. Oh. If you ask the Republican what they gonna vote for, they gonna say pro-life. If you ask the Democrat what they gonna vote for, pro-choice. I mean, as a man, I shouldn't have to tell no woman what she can do with her body.
That's because conservative has values.
Trust me,
I'm me, Adam. Let me, Adam, since I'm the one that's pro-life warrior.
Go ahead, pro-life. Get 'em.
What did you just say? Seriously, just rewind back what you just said.
I said the
Don't
woman
even
as the
Oh my God.
Let me just say
I'm
something.
telling you what to do with your body.
Just her body. What about the rights of that unborn child?
Listen to me as a man. I can't tell you can't get rid of your baby.
You should be able to have a voice. You should have a voice. These men should have a voice. You're damn right. They should have a voice. Because it's just as important to do that make a baby. Am I correct?
No, let me ask you this though. So if this baby causing you complications that you're gonna end up dying to carry this baby to its term.
Oh, what a crock of shit!
What you gonna do?
You know that what you gonna do? It's not medically necessary.
Can I talk?
Are not medically necessary.
I'm asking you a question. You cannot answer the question right. Answer
Oh
this
my God,
question.
what an excuse.
If you pregnant and the doctor say it's either you or the baby gotta live, who you gonna pick?
Oh my God!
I would pick
the baby.
The baby to live. Me,
Hey, you know what, fella?
The baby gonna go in foster care because some of these women are single parents.
You will get like
and then you still gonna have to take care of these kids.
So what you get like
this is my issue. Why the fuck should my tax dollars
Oh my God.
You said what, Hope?
Why should my tax dollars pay for abortions? I'm sorry.
Well,
it should not be government funded. It should not be government funded.
Can I answer that?
You want to get a
Cappy, I plan on it.
Motherfucking money.
Let me answer you.
It's a good belief.
Let me ask you this.
And you know what? What?
Never mind. Never mind. It's 6 against 1. And I can't talk because y'all talking over me.
No, it's not like that. Everybody, let Jonathan say what I'm gonna say. Jonathan,
no, I want to.
Okay.
I want to talk about what Hope just said.
Okay. You know what? If you motherfuckers can't wrap your dick or make sure your girl's okay, you got no fucking business porking them.
I'm gonna let
him. We ain't talking over you. You just make no sense.
Y'all won't even let me time talk.
All right, I cut my mic off. Shit, fuck it.
This your show. This your show.
No, see y'all for the breath. Fuck it. Y'all go ahead and tip their heads off. I'm done. Go ahead, y'all. Fuck it. I'm done.
I'm definitely done. I can't talk.
No. You failed. Now you want to. No, you got the dead phone right now.
I tried telling him all circumstances that it's never.
Hope. This is what you said. You said, why you got to pay for somebody abortion? I agree with you. You shouldn't have to pay for nobody abortion. But that decision should be up to the mama.
Do you even know
the law should be changed to the fact that if a person do get a abortion, they should pay for it themselves.
Do you even know what abortion
is? That choice should be the parent. That choice should be the father and the mother of that child, especially if they got raped or
don't even go there. Don't even go there. Why would you want to? Why would a rape victim not only want to go through the traumatic experience of being raped, but then go put through another traumatic experience killing that baby? That baby can be put up for adoption.
Okay, that baby put up for adoption. That's the same thing. You might as well let her get abortion because who's gonna take care of that adopted baby in the system?
The people that adopt the baby. There's hundreds of parents
who's gonna take care of that baby until it's adopted?
Reese,
you know what I'm talking about. Who take care of kids that's in the system?
This is the
issue.
Jonathan,
I didn't say put in the system. There's plenty of parents out there who want a child. They don't care where that child came from.
Are you listening to me? Pro-life warrior. It takes 3 to 4 months to get adopted.
No, it doesn't take. No, that's back in the day. It doesn't go like that.
All right, but you know what?
We're gonna have to do the one at a time thing.
Can I say something?
Everybody, Mike's off.
Can I say something?
I can't hear about myself. Say.
This is the main issue here. A lot of and let's get real here because abortion been around for years, and at the time, people was paying out their own pockets. The reason why a lot of people are making noise is because they want to make it government funded, which means taxpayers who are against abortions is coming out of our pockets, and that's not cool. Now, if it was back how it was back in the 90s and in the 80s, where where women used to scam motherfuckers out of money to pretending they pregnant and saying, hey, I need money so I can get the abortion, but they was never pregnant from the jump, it wouldn't have been no noise. The reason why the noise is man-made now, because now our tax dollars is involved. I'm not going to pay for murder. I don't feel that my tax dollars should pay for something that I go against.
You pay for murder when they put people to death row.
Huh?
I said you pay for death row people.
I don't.
When
I
they
don't
get when they send this inmate to death, that's the same thing.
Either. I don't agree with that either. I don't support that. There you go.
So you pro-choice then.
You should have fucking asked before you assumed. I don't approve any form of murder. Point blank.
All right, I'm glad everybody calm down. We got this. Now
can I say something?
Now my mic can go off.
Okay, go ahead, John. John, what you got to say, John?
Today, President Trump signed an executive order allowing Christian organizations to be able to adopt and take care of adopted children, where before Obama had signed an order restricting them because of LGBT rights, and because they said Christian groups did not fulfill that, they took them out. They wrote them out. Trump rescinded that order today. And so Christian organizations are now going to be able to help with adoption.
Okay. Hey, I don't listen to everybody. I don't like cutting everybody's mic off, but sometimes I have to just to get everybody's point. You know, I cut everybody's mic off, so I'm not censoring nobody.
I get it, but it's just the thing. I've been working so hard, Mo. You know that. Can I just tell this guy? Do you know since like Andrew Cuomo put in position where you can kill a baby at 9 months for no reason? That means a woman can come into the hospital, they'll dilate her, and she'll be, oh, I don't want to keep this baby. Oh, no problem. We'll just kill your baby. Take some scissors. What they do. Listen to this. Pay attention. They take scissors in the back of that kid's neck and they snap that little kid's spinal cord. And bye-bye to that beautiful 9-month-old baby. For no reason at all, they can just kill that baby. Which, by the way, is up to 18,000 babies since Cuomo put that into act. And other states, put that into act, like Virginia, 18,000 babies have been murdered in the 3rd trimester. For no reason at all. And abortions are not medically necessary. So you tell me how can
what race gets most of the abortions?
Black babies, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Of course.
Over 20 million black babies have been murdered.
The tar babies. I'm gonna say it because I got to be not PC. The tar babies.
Yeah. Snip the baby's spinal cord. Think about that. Full month-old baby. They just snip that spinal cord.
The tar babies.
And you can sit there and you can tell me you can support that?
Tar babies. Tar babies.
Like I said, I don't support abortion. I don't support abortion.
In the heart with poison. Think about that. And you want to
I don't think you're listening to me.
Dismemberment abortion.
I don't think you're listening to me at all.
Dismemberment abortion. You know what that is? They ripped
I don't agree with abortions, but I said I'm not gonna demand somebody else do something with their body.
You're still saying that's okay for them to rip those babies legs off.
No, what I'm saying is it ain't my choice. It ain't my decision to say
I don't think she should listen to you.
Even if you're the father,
I don't think
Jonathan, even if you're the father,
the father should have a right.
Well, see, the father, that's a different circumstance. The father should have a right, but they don't. Most of the times, the father don't have no right since the baby's in the mother's stomach.
See, both parents should have that right.
They should, but they don't.
That's because we're not teaching personal responsibility.
Listen, all I'm saying is,
I got pee for me.
It should be up to the mama or the parents of that.
There is Roe v. Wade for men. It's just y'all won't even jump on it to see it.
Roe versus Wade actually before she died changed her mind. She's actually was pro-life before she died, and that's a fact.
Yeah,
I believe she was killed. Actually,
she probably was.
Right.
And Planned Parenthood was formed about eugenics. That's how it was formed by Margaret Sanger.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing is corrupt.
It's sad.
Selling baby parts. I mean,
Yep, got that.
Yeah, but
Project
there is
Veritas showed us that.
you know what? Pro-life, I think she was as well. But there is a Roe v. Wade for men.
Oh, I know, but we need to end it all. I can't.
Yeah,
I want
she's
to.
a Democrat.
It's disgusting. It's like infanticide, and we got some Republicans too. You know, the ones that say, "Oh, but it's okay in these circumstances." It's not okay to kill a baby in any circumstance. None. And you know what? A baby can. A baby can survive. No, listen. Have some respect. A baby can survive at 18 weeks outside the womb. Do you know? Also, surgeons can operate on a baby and then put that baby back inside the womb too.
I know all of that, but what I'm saying to you
So
is,
don't tell me there's no emergency cases at all, because I don't need to hear that.
That sometimes it does happen that the mama life could be in jeopardy.
No.
And if the mama life is in jeopardy, how can you say one life is more important than the other and
Well,
say the mama should?
I would die and be. There's even women who go in complete coma and actually go through the pregnancy.
You say it's all right for the mama to die?
Hey, can I answer that? Can I answer that? The mother had a choice in having sex, and so she had a choice in getting pregnant. The baby had no choice. The baby had no choice.
So condemn
the woman had a choice when she got pregnant.
I'm gonna tell you this too. Doctors will tell you, a lot of doctors will lie and say that your baby, something wrong with the baby, and you even got the choice to get rid of the baby or keep carrying a baby, but your baby be deformed. Some of them lie about situations on your kids too, just so you would get an abortion.
But who is abortion benefit? Nobody.
Doesn't certainly help the baby.
They get fucking money. They get paid. And I'm sorry, any doctor that perform abortion shouldn't be a doctor.
Damn right.
You're in the wrong spot. Because doctors, the health field is God's work, not the devil's work.
Got that right.
You take care of the You take care.
God said he knew us in the womb. God said he knew us in the womb.
Well, see, there you can agree with us then. Then we end all abortion.
Take care of the sick.
Right there. Wait there. You just said. What you just said answers your question, buddy. And I pray that you change your heart. I wish you could just watch. You should watch. You should watch a video. You should watch a video how these abortions are performed. I guarantee you'll change your mind.
That was John that said that.
That was John and Mark talking. That wasn't
Sorry, John.
He's still
John, you're right.
Kill baby.
No case to kill a baby. I'm sorry, it's wrong.
They be lying though. I'm trying to tell you, them doctors be lying about will lie to you and say there's something wrong with you or something wrong with the baby.
Just it doesn't matter.
Abortion.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. You know, like I said, babies can be operated on inside the womb, and babies who have Down syndrome can live a completely normal life. So to kill your baby because it has Down syndrome or a missing leg or a missing arm, that's just wrong. You have to give a baby a chance no matter what, even if it's sick or even if it's got a disfigure, any reason, disability like Down syndrome. There's no excuse. None.
Them one of my three choices for get rid of a baby. I was saying rape, incest,
no. Why would you want a rape victim? Why would you want to put a rape victim through another traumatic experience like that?
Don't tell. Listen. Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Well, why don't you go to my channel?
I'm not saying I'm doing it. What I'm saying is it should be up to that rape victim. If that rape victim would like to get an abortion because she got a fucking devil seed in her from a man who raped her, she should be able to do that.
That baby wouldn't be.
They put Plan B in the rape kit. They put Plan B in the rape kit.
Then it won't qualify. John, right?
Baby's innocent.
For getting rid of that baby before it even exists, right?
Evil component, evil seed.
Then rape is out of
the sperm is a scalp.
But what about incest? Your uncle fucked you all your life, and when you find out your uncle,
there's a thing called adoption.
You want to carry the baby in the world.
So what, you're saying that kid doesn't deserve love because of that?
I'm saying it's not up to the kid. It's up to the family of that person.
That's why you have adoption.
Yes, thank you.
So the kid has a chance.
No.
Someone loving it.
You so do adoption. You know that when you have a baby and you put your baby up for adoption, they go into the system, right? And who taking care of that baby? Why is it a system?
That's because the way the rules are set up. Because that's the way the rules are set up. It's easier to adopt abroad. It's easier to adopt abroad than it is to adopt in the United States.
That's not the fact, though.
What system are you talking about? You're talking about foster care and adoption are two different things.
Exactly.
Adoption is when the court gets involved and they send the social worker to the house. So don't tell me. My mom took care of 56 foster kids and adopted us 3 girls. So there's a difference between adoption and foster care. So let's get that straight.
No.
No child that's ready to be placed for adoption would be in the system.
Where do the baby go?
No.
If you know something much.
You're mixing up the truth between foster care and adoption.
I asked you a question. You don't know the answer to it.
Yes, I can. I can answer that question because these
Children's Services takes custody.
And nobody
then they hand it over to the organizations that adopt out.
That child's got a better chance, anyways, being actually in foster care because there's a lot of good homes out there. And for the ones that are not good,
Reese, can I talk for 2 minutes?
You're not going to
keep talking over me.
kill a baby because those babies are innocent. Babies are innocent.
All right, let's change the conversation then, because you still stuck on that dumb shit.
No, you're trying to give me an excuse to kill a child, and I'm not gonna let you.
I'm trying to get you to realize it ain't up to you. It's not up to you.
And it ain't up to you either, but your mouth keeps fucking running.
It's not. It's up to the voters who put these people. That's why the Democrats win.
They ain't winning
shit. What do you mean the Democrats win?
Ain't nothing getting out the house. Ain't nothing getting out the house, is it? Until they get out, until they get the majority.
We'll find out in 2020.
Ain't nothing getting out the house unless they got the majority, right?
We'll find out in 2020.
It ain't finna go to the Senate. Ain't nothing finna get passed into the Senate about no abortion.
They're not removing the president either. I'll tell you that.
I bet we're gonna get back on here in 6 months, and I bet you eat them words.
Okay,
I don't think so. I mean, no offense, sir, but you're big enough. You can eat a lot of words that were said tonight.
What did that got to do with anything?
It has everything to do with it.
Tell me, if I can support my habit, my weight, my food I'm eating, what that got to do with anything?
Is that the Obama card?
No, bitch, I got my own money.
Oh, it's Miss Bitch, and are you sure? Because you're looking awful healthy.
I know, because I got money, ho.
Wait, I get paid.
Did you just call her a hoe?
Yeah, he did.
It's fine. I'm disrespecting that bitch because she disrespected me.
What he doesn't understand is I'm a proper cunt. I'm a proper cunt.
Reese, if you want me to respect your guests, they should respect me.
No, I'm a proper cunt, guys. I'm a proper cunt. It's fine. This horn dog don't know nothing.
Hey, John.
Everybody want Hope. I want Hope to talk right now.
Listen. Have I disrespected any one of y'all?
You just called her a hoe.
Have I disrespected any one of y'all?
You just called her a hoe.
John, have I disrespected you?
No.
Hope, did I disrespect you?
You just disrespected my friend here. You just called her a hoe.
I know. No, but you didn't hear what she said to me, though. So if you want to jump on somebody's bandwagon, check your feelings.
But she actually just said, she just basically what she just said is you're just a mouthy, disrespectful person because you're not getting it.
No,
I said he was an Obama card holder. That's what I said.
Obama card holder. Yes, exactly.
And what do you think a Obama card holder is? She won't talk about no cash card.
I'm looking at you right now.
You're actually got a socialism agenda.
Right? On this channel.
Listen, y'all gonna agree with everybody. This disrespected me. That's the only thing that I'm letting you know. Now, if you want me to not disrespect that bitch, you need to talk to her.
She give it back to you.
Thick skin only.
Thick skin only. She get it back.
I know. I got thick skin. That's why I called you a bitch. I called you out.
Well, I mean, and that's why I referenced, your size because you got thick skin.
Hey, I'll just call you a cunt.
It's all good.
Cunt.
It's all good.
Well, keep in mind, cunt is a term of endearment around here.
That's right.
That's why I didn't call you one. I called you a bitch.
No, you call me a hoe and then a bitch. Come on, let's get it
I mean,
in order.
I can use the cop power on you, a whole bitch.
But here's the thing. It's not free here, baby. I get nothing free. I ain't in a socialist thing. Okay, just putting it out there.
I know.
Love you, fella.
You know what
It's all
socialists
good.
don't like hearing? They don't like hearing what the Bible states. And I always go back to what the Bible says. If you don't work, you don't eat. What do you think
And the
about that?
Bible
You not like
the
that?
Bible also say who sinned the first cast the first
See, why
stone.
do you guys always do that? But the Bible always says that we have to correct the sinners, right?
No, it don't.
So we're not supposed
It
to
say I
correct
should
the
knock the
sinners,
hell
huh?
out y'all.
Oh, please. No, if you really want to say that verse, please read the whole chapter first. We can get
Well,
into
when
that.
Jesus came, I know the Bible. It said when Jesus
We
came,
can
he
get
said,
into
"Turn to the
that whole
truth." So
chapter if you want.
y'all need to wake up. Y'all
Why
can't
do you
nitpick
guys
the damn
always
Bible.
use that one
You
verse?
can't
Why?
decide on what verses you want to use in the Bible and say that. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh Lord. Hey fella, how about Job 13:5? Let's just show our wisdom by shutting up.
Pick your own
Hey,
advice,
Charlotte,
better
I see
girl.
you got this skin though. That's what's up. You got this skin.
Hi, Hope. I haven't seen you in like a week or two.
I know, right?
Everybody love fella. Everybody loves that. Oh, never face with Jonathan.
I don't know, but every time I get under y'all skin, y'all talking about my
They
weight.
love you though,
And
man.
that ain't cool. I
No,
mean, damn, that's the only thing y'all got.
don't say y'all.
I
Don't
mean,
say y'all.
damn.
It's just Ostara who did it. It's
No,
just
no.
Ostara
Listen,
who
it's all
came
good.
for
It's all
you.
good.
I came
But
for you.
Well,
listen.
at the end
When
of
y'all
the day, you hate
ain't got nothing
Trump
better
because
to
he
say,
doesn't
y'all
do
gotta talk
nothing
about
for
my
you.
weight. But again, like I said, then y'all talking about my finances like I ain't got no money to support my food habit. But I'm good.
Do
We
you
don't have no
realize
money.
how close you are to the mic and how your nose is bigger than your ears? You need to back up a little bit, baby. Just
No,
saying.
I'm good. I gotta see my boogers.
Well, fair enough. But your mustache will catch them, so you'll be able to see them anyhow.
Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. Be honest. You like kicking with the patient. We want to hang out with him. We want to hang out with him. You like King.
Sometimes we can agree on stuff, and sometimes we can't.
Well,
I
I'm not
mean,
going to
you
agree
always
with
bring
you, baby.
you always bring up socialism.
You keep
and
bringing
then
up the
abortion
woman. You
because
keep bringing up the woman's right to kill a baby, but you keep forgetting about the baby's rights.
the baby don't have no rights, baby
Oh,
girl.
bull crap!
According to the Constitution, you gotta be living to get constitutional rights.
That's bullshit, nigga.
So basically,
No.
they can come over here and get rights.
No.
Why? Why
You
immigrant can't
tricking me.
come
You
over here, but a
tricking me
damn
now.
baby can?
No,
Actually, in some states, if you kill a pregnant woman, you'll be charged for murder if the baby dies.
Yeah.
That's some states.
So
Man,
actually, the babies do have rights in some states.
State of Georgia,
Fetuses.
Louisiana, Arkansas.
So actually, the baby does have some rights. in some
They
states.
should be in all states. Shit.
Come on, Ho.
Listen, all I'm saying is I don't think it's fair that men to tell a woman what to do with their body. That's it.
It's just not the baby.
I don't think the feds should cut out my motherfucking pockets.
Okay. Hope. So basically, you saying if you don't have to pay for it, it should be up to the mama.
That is not what I'm saying.
Well, tell me what you're saying. You're saying you don't want to pay for shit.
I'm against it. My thing is, it shouldn't be government funded. That's what the whole thing is about. It ain't even. That's what this whole pro-choice is about.
It's about money. Then.
Planned Parenthood has killed more children today
That's what
than any other.
It's all about government funding. They want us to fund their habits.
Then why they ain't funding? Why they ain't sending Puerto Rico no money?
For years. Abortion's been around for years. Where was all the fucking pro-choice when it wasn't government funded? Where was it at? It was a scheme. It was a scam game then. It was a scam game. It wasn't no motherfucking pro-choice back then.
Well, here's my thing. If a boy and a girl have coitus and they produce a baby, be responsible.
Yep. And listen to this, because I gotta go soon, guys. Sorry. This is really good quote, and I've saved this on my phone because I send it to a lot of people. Listen to this. You can't claim to be for human rights and be against the most basic and fundamental human right to life. All other rights become meaningless without it. Boom. That's it.
Hey, did y'all hear about that boy who sued his mama for giving birth to him?
That's bullshit.
Well, he was about your age, right?
No, he won too.
That was in England, I think.
Your mama for giving birth.
He won because he basically
I think that was
said
in
he
England,
asked to be
wasn't
here.
it? That was in
I'm
England.
not sure what it was. I read it on it was one
Yeah,
of
I
on
think it was in
it popped
England.
up on my
Was
Google
it
News.
CNN?
See,
No, it popped. I got it from Google News.
you
Why you
exposed
keep thinking it's
fuckery.
CNN? What's up with you with CNN?
Thank you, cuz.
Well,
That's Fredo's station.
Well,
right.
shit, I can't see my mom now. Shit. You getting paid to sue because you got born. What kind of bullshit is that?
Yes, kids do. I mean,
Well,
people.
that one kid
That's
sued
straight
because
demonic
the
shit.
parents wanted to kick him out of the house, and he wouldn't leave the house, and he sued
Oh,
to
I
stay in the house.
remember that. That was awful. God, I hate
He
people.
was 30-something years old. Yeah.
Well, I say if you 30-something, you don't need to be at home.
Yeah,
Okay.
he sued.
All right, we agree.
You don't need to be at home if you're 30-something. My son is 19. He still stay here. I'm trying to wait till he get on his feet.
Yeah.
You're a good dad for that one.
I wish college was for free.
Of course you did, nigga.
No, I send my son to college right now.
Yeah, it's convenience, nigga. Fuck you, you ain't shit, nigga. You ain't shit, Phil. I see it.
There's other ways to go to school. You can get a grant. There's grants and other ways.
No.
It is. But you know the grant is free too, right?
Yeah, but that's not through the government. Unless you get a Pell Grant. Pell Grant.
Pell grants.
But there's other grants. The schools sometimes offer their own grants.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to throw some shit out there.
Throw it out there, right?
I'm just saying, if you really want to go to school, there's ways.
Hell, you full of shit.
But in the day and age we live in, it's actually better to have vocational and technical schools.
Yep.
You get more bang for your buck.
I will agree with that.
You get more bang for the buck.
Yeah. I don't think you believe half the shit you say out your fucking mouth, Phil.
What are you talking to?
I think you just talking shit.
Willis.
I don't think you believe that shit.
No, me personally.
Believe that shit you fucking say.
Listen. I don't think I'm trying to contradict myself. I don't believe in abortions. I think killing any baby because I'm in the child care field. Listen, I'm in the child care field, and all I do is spend time with all these kids.
But you just said.
Listen,
Oh
but I
my
don't think it's right to take the fundamental right to tell a woman what she should do with her body.
What about the fundamental right of the most basic human dignity of the life of the baby?
It ain't got nothing to do with me. That baby is not here. I don't think she should believe her 2-year-old. I don't think she should kill her 1-year-old. I don't think she should kill her 1-day-old baby. But what I'm saying is, if that baby's in her stomach and the baby is jeopardizing her life, I think that's up to the mama.
Here we go again with that.
Jonathan, I tell you what it
what you say.
This is where nobody listening at. It's more about going against people belief. When there's government funded, it's government funded.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it became a problem. That's going against my belief.
So if a doctor, let's say a doctor just opened up an abortion clinic in Wisconsin that's completely illegal to get abortions, and he do abortions for free, you wouldn't have a problem with that?
Yeah,
I have a huge problem.
No.
You just said it's about money.
In the world would he do such thing?
Don't get it twisted.
It don't matter why would he do it. Why would the women go there?
Because they get manipulated, they get
That's
forced.
what Grace said. They get
Nobody's telling
manipulated.
you.
They get
Nobody.
lied
Let
to.
me
Honey,
tell
I
you
had
this.
an abortion. Don't even go there. I was manipulated and forced
Let me tell you
into it.
something.
No, girls
Listen,
get
my stepdaughter.
manipulated. No,
My
listen to
stepdaughter is
this.
16
No,
years
listen to
old.
this. Women get manipulated and forced to into abortion. They feel
Yeah.
like they have no other option, and then Planned Parenthood.
Amen.
And then Planned Parenthood says, "Oh, that's right. You really don't have no choice." Especially to these young girls who are just graduating high school, they'll sit there and tell them, "Oh, your whole life's ruined. Oh, you're never going to be able to go to college and have a baby." Blah blah blah. So do not tell me that these women are being forced and manipulated, because they are. I was lied into abortion by doctors. My mother.
I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not
Do
saying
not
that
tell me they don't
girls
lie.
are manipulated.
No,
I'm agreeing with you. I think they shouldn't. They shouldn't get no abortion. They shouldn't.
well, they should
Okay,
just end
I'm not
abortions.
saying
Period.
that.
It's only pro-choice
Listen, okay,
because
I'm
they
saying,
can't
I'm
If you're
saying,
gonna be
listen,
pro-life, be pro-life
listen,
all the way. Do
I'm
not
not
sit there
pro-life.
and say.
I'm pro-choice. I'm pro
But you
whatever
just
the
said.
parent want to do.
But didn't you just
No,
say
no,
seconds
no,
ago that
no. You
abortion is
misunderstanding me. You misunderstanding me. I don't think if you have a baby and a baby 1 year old, that baby should die. That's murder. Okay.
Hey,
I don't think
hey,
any child should
Jonathan.
be killed. I don't think any person in
Jonathan,
business
so
should
they
be
should have the
killed.
right to kill? Should they have the right to kill?
First, you got to establish that this life is a life.
We already do that, the heartbeat.
No.
You
Ain't
are giving
no
me
heartbeat.
a fucking
Ain't no heartbeat.
headache.
If you do the studies, they talking about 3 or 4 days is a heartbeat. It's a pulse. It's a pulse that look like a heartbeat. It's not a heartbeat.
But
The heart don't go into the body to like
God
what?
said He knew us in the womb. Okay,
What?
God knew us already in the womb when we were created.
Oh my God. God made us from dirt. We fucked it up and had to have babies natural. Calm down, man. I know this.
No, you're not listening.
You know that Bible better than me. Don't think we didn't come from dirt.
Huh? Phil, please tell me you don't believe the shit you're saying. Please tell me you're just playing around.
About what? How we created?
I
Was
don't think
created?
you believe that shit. I think you fuck with us.
So Adam and Eve weren't the first people.
They are the first people.
Then how was they created?
Huh?
How was they created? They didn't come from no baby.
They come from God.
Eve was created from the rib of Adam.
Okay, how was Adam created?
Oh my God, you on some bullshit right now, nigga.
I'm just saying, it was no babies in the beginning of time.
No,
it was Adam and Eve.
No.
Until they fucked up.
We were made from the elements of the universe
nigga.
that God brought together.
We was made from clay. God formed in
Which are the elements of the elements of the universe.
No. I'm heading
That's
off.
if you believe the fairy tales.
Where you at home?
Right here.
This dude give me a fucking headache.
He won't even listen. He's just. It's
No,
like
he
reasoning
literally-
with these.
I'm trying to tell what it boiled down to, and nobody ain't paying attention.
No, I want everybody to stop talking. I want Hope to talk because she knows what she's saying. So
She's
go
talking about some money. She's talking about abortion and money.
Please talk, Hope, because this guy needs to be put straight. So let's.
I'm trying to tell you, Jonathan. I'm
I
trying
don't
to
think
tell
Jonathan believe this shit that he's saying. I think he's playing.
Abortion used to be
can't be that stupid.
Used to be used as a scam back then. It wasn't no fucking pro-choice back then.
It was a way to get money from your
They
man.
only screaming pro-choice because they want people to pay for it. Half of these people that's marching talking about pro-choice, they didn't even abort their motherfucking kids, but they gonna say pro-choice because they're getting paid to say this dumb shit. For starters, 2, they want everything fucking handed to them, and mainly the whole thing about the whole pro-choice thing is to keep getting for the black communities to keep getting abortions and shit. So look where the abortion clinics at. It's in our community. It ain't in their motherfucking community, but ours. And the sad thing about it, it's not even in the Mexican community. I live in Arizona, and I go right down there and look to see if it's in the Mexican community. It ain't even in their community. It's in the all black, predominantly black communities.
What is your take, Jonathan?
And I live out here. I live in a predominantly white community. I don't see no abortion clinics out here.
You said all
None.
those children, God children, all those children, God children, even the ones who go to jail for murder.
Let
All
me
the kids, God
hold on,
children.
let me break it down real good to you, though. The whole thing about the whole pro-choice now is because one, you got some cruddy motherfuckers out here that fuck around on their loved ones, on their spouses, and they want to cover up their dirt, and then they don't want to shell out that motherfucking money. So now it's, oh, let's march for pro-choice. Let's turn to pro-choice instead of saying it what the fuck it really is, and that is, I want to make sure I don't have to pay out of my pocket for these abortions. Let these tax dollars pay for it. Let the government pay for that shit. That's what it is. What it boils down to. Half of them don't even believe in a motherfucking abortion. But if they want to cover up their dirt because they fucked around on their wife or on their husband, and they got a lot to lose, of course they're going to sit up there and pour this whole fucking pro-choice shit.
Yeah.
You know that's what it boiled down to.
We know that.
Because they don't want to shut it out their damn pockets. And then motherfuckers got tired of getting scammed. Being Nazi saying that they from different women saying that they were pregnant when they really wasn't.
Right? True that.
Right.
Yep.
True that.
Well said.
Back on. How you guys doing?
You need to think about that. 60 million babies been murdered since 1973, buddy. Maybe even more than that.
Yeah, guess how many slaves
There's more
been killed?
babies killed by abortion than ever in a school shooting. So what do you liberals want to cry now about?
So true. More babies killed and aborted by more school shootings.
Yeah.
Let's talk about all the slaves that got killed.
Nope.
Let's
talk about
slaves
school
that were killed by the Democrats. The Democrats
No,
owned slaves.
no, let's talk about.
Or you want to talk about the Jim Crow laws
This
and the
lady,
Democrats?
back in that day.
You want to talk
back
about
in
all
that
the white
day,
people
that
that died
time,
freeing the slaves?
listen,
We're talking about all
back
the
in that
white
day
people
and
that
that
died
time,
freeing the
it was
slaves.
only one party. Okay,
The Democratic
learn
Party.
your facts. It was one party.
The Democratic
Okay,
Party.
No, the Republicans
no,
was back there because Lincoln was
Republican
Republican.
Party.
It does.
Yes.
Maybe it's not the party. Let's
And it
educate
was the
Holocaust.
Dixiecrat
Have you
Democrats.
educated that fella? Have you educated Holocaust at all?
Which Holocaust? Which one?
Ooh.
Nazi Germany, dude.
No, that's the only one you care about, huh?
No, that's
Let's
the
talk
only
about
one you should worry about.
Let's talk about the Black Holocaust, the African Americans that came over here on slave ships. Let's talk about
We're
that one.
going
Why? Because your ancestors
Socialism.
was directly doing that.
History repeats itself. So
But
if
it
you
wasn't
think
just blacks. It was also Irish and other people that they brought
No.
slaves before
I
that.
was gonna say it was
Slaves?
white folks that were slaves too. Shit.
Yep.
That's what I'm
whole
talking
idea
about,
of
right?
There was
slavery
black
is
people
gone.
that had slaves. There was black people that had slaves.
I'm not justifying who had the slaves.
No,
I'm saying the
Yeah,
shit
you
was
are.
bad.
That's why many are against the Confederate flag, because you're right there. There was blacks that actually hired slave blacks back in the
There
day.
was some white
You're right.
good people. Listen, it was some white good people who hired slaves too, just to keep them out of the bad slave owners' hands.
I want to talk Nazi Germany. Nazi
For
Germany is
who?
what I want to talk about.
Why? Why?
Revolutionary War in the Nazi Germany. Why? Because you should
Yes.
know. Because all you are is all for Bernie and socialism, and you are freaking sick in the head. Because if you don't know anything about Nazi Germany or the fucking Holocaust, boy, you have a rude awakening.
You know what? You know what?
You
You know
got
what?
The Nazis were socialist Democrats.
Trump is the only
Yes,
person,
they were.
only politician that is preaching hatred right now.
No, he's not.
That's a
No, he's
damn
not.
lie.
Yes, he is.
That's a damn lie. That's the Democrats.
Oh, man.
He's preaching pro-American. He's preaching pro-American.
Fuck.
He is.
American first.
Ah.
American first, huh? So-
And that's why he wants to bring the troops home.
That's why he
Yeah.
treated Puerto Rico so badly.
Know your
If he's
history.
so
Okay, so
pro,
then
if he's so pro-American,
Then let me
why he treat Puerto
this.
Rico so bad?
Philip,
Know your history.
I want to ask you this then. Why
We
is
gave
the
more money
United
to Puerto Rico than all the other 3 states that were
Nope.
hurt by the hurricane.
Listen to me, bro.
Over
No,
Why
$100 billion
is the
went to Puerto Rico.
Congress
United
authorized
They
States,
stole the
Georgia,
money. That's why the
and
governor had to step down.
$48 billion to for Puerto Rico, but they only got
The
14 billion.
Bullshit.
Because
New
the politicians in Puerto Rico stole the money. That's why the governor had to step down.
Got 28 billion.
I'm fucking
That's
scared.
why the governor had to step down. That's why the mayor of one of the towns in Puerto Rico got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Puerto Rico got more money than Florida.
Yeah, all 3 states combined.
Trump just said he just stopped New York City like a bad habit and fucking became a
They got
Florida
$100
citizen.
billion.
Just
And what about that Puerto Rican mayor who hid all the water?
She got arrested. She got arrested.
Supplies?
She got arrested.
Hid it. Said she didn't give any. Blamed Trump.
No,
while she
that
hid
ain't what happened.
supplies of water.
What happened?
That's what
That's
happened.
not what happened.
Talking about
That
the
ain't-
mayor who lied.
She didn't hide
The
no
one
water.
that got caught after a while.
And there was a lot of corruption in Puerto Rico before the hurricane even hit.
Yep. They stole
So that
everything.
means-
Exactly right. The government, the Puerto
That
Rican
being
government stole it.
because it was corruption over there. Can you answer that?
What's that?
I didn't hear.
I'm just saying we shouldn't help them out because it was corruption over there.
We did help them out. What do you mean? We gave them $100 billion. The politicians stole the money.
Listen. Money don't help a ravaged territory.
Okay, we sent our military in there to help rebuild.
Talk. Can I talk? When Texas got
Never.
hit,
No, you can't talk.
when Texas got hit, they just not send them billions of dollars. They sent them people, bodies over there to help. They didn't send Puerto Rico nobody.
They did. They sent the military over there. They sent the Coast Guard over there.
Coast Guard is not FEMA.
The Navy was over there. They were desalinating. They were cleaning the water, desalinating it, so they could have drinking water from the Navy ships.
I know
They were
FEMA was
powering
there.
electricity
because
from the
that's who I
Navy
fucking
ships.
worked for. Oh, are we gonna go away that quick, fella? Really?
No,
Or you
y'all just some cows. Y'all some children. Y'all talking over me. I can't talk.
No.
Y'all,
Hold on, everybody. It's 2:00 in the morning. I actually got in the feet. I got to be up in the morning because I got to be at rally tomorrow morning.
We love you, Mo.
We
Love you, Mo.
All right, y'all.
Hey, I'm gonna hit you up in a little bit. Hey,
Okay.
John,
All right.
man, thanks for coming on, man. You're a breakfast.
All right.
I love the panel. It's a great panel. I love different discussions. I love intellectual conversations. So I love your passion, Jonathan. I love your passion.
Hey, Mo.
Everybody
Mo.
pro-life.
I love you.
I love
And
you all.
we got 9,000 coming back in waves, so
We do,
just
we
letting
do.
you know.
And John, all of y'all, man. Let's just keep America great. Yeah, let's do this. I got
All right, y'all. Love you guys. You know I love you,
I
right?
love y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute.
Sorry, I
Love
didn't
you.